Thanks so much for tuning in to the OnlyFans podcast today. I have Nick Mourning of Slums of Harvard and Noah Vargas of OnlyKings.
Of OnlyFans.
Of OnlyFans.
Way to fuck up his tagline, dude. That's the way to start it, man.
You guys threw an amazing show. What, last Friday?
Was it?
Was it last
Yeah,
Friday?
it was last Friday.
Last
Or
Friday?
was it Saturday? Was it Saturday?
Or is it? No, it was
No,
Friday.
Saturday was New Year's.
Friday.
Yes.
Yeah,
I can't
Friday.
fucking remember.
Yes, that show was fantastic.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, thanks for coming out, man. We always appreciate your support.
Well, it's funny because the guy or the band you guys that was on before you guys, they were really good. A little bit more grunge, right?
They were hella punk.
Yeah, punk, but
Punker than fuck.
but there wasn't like a whole lot of people watching. Like no, not a slight to them,
No, but they were great.
but they were great. They were great, but there wasn't a whole lot of people. And then you guys start setting up, and it's like the floodgates opened, and people just flooded into the venue. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, where did all these people... You guys start playing, and the back doors open, and just like... Yeah, hordes of women just come out from the back.
Okay.
Like, where are these people coming from? Like, what the fuck? And it finally dawned on me, like, why you guys are so popular, other than talent. It's finally dawned on me. You guys know your audience extremely well.
We're starting to dial that in a little bit, you know.
You know them extremely well. And I think it helps that you're a part of your own audience.
Yeah.
Right? You're in the same age range. The music taste is very akin. So it helps. And you guys love the music you play. Like, of course, your regular stuff, your originals, but your covers you do too. Very well.
That's the fun part, man. For
well.
me. I mean, I love our originals too. Don't get me wrong, but the covers, like I think we even said it on the last show, show we did here with you. The covers basically kind of, they let us branch out and explore musically a little bit more, you know, and they kind of push us to our, you know, kind of what's the word I'm looking for? You got to help me out on this. They push us musically, and you know, and that's what we strive to do most of the time, is just to continue to, you know, level up our playing skill and basically just kind of level up our musicianship. Because any idiot like myself can just go around and, you know, beat the shit out of a drum kit, you know. But
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a couple of people in this city that can prove you exactly wrong.
That's fair. That's fair. But like, yeah, I mean, the covers are some of my favorite things to do, because, you know, we choose covers not just because our audience likes it, and you know, but, you know, like you were saying, we are part of that audience, so the audience likes what we like to play. So the covers fit our set really, really, really well, I think. But you know, we got some new originals coming out here soon that really kind of pushed the boundary for us as a band musically, you know.
Yeah, true. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't always like that. Like we learned a lot of songs along the way that, like a lot of covers along the way that just didn't really hit like we thought they would.
Such as? Like, what comes to mind when you say that?
What's the fucking Harry Styles song?
Oh yeah, we played Watermelon Sugar.
I hate playing that shit.
Don't know. I no slight to him, but I don't listen to his music.
No,
so.
he's a fucking phenom, but no, that ain't it.
It's just, I mean, it's a pop song. We did it all right, but it just like wasn't us. You know what I mean? Like it didn't have that, like, you know, Blink 182, Yellow Card, fucking.
So
Fall
why
Out
did you
Boy.
choose it in the first place? Like, what was the thought process? Because obviously you're not setting yourself up to fail. But what was the?
Well, I mean, it's just a huge song, and we. I mean, it's pretty groovy, so that's, and it was kind of like when we were like in the summer when we were writing more like pop, you know, funk heavy stuff. And Nev's a huge fan of Harry Styles. That's one of his like biggest inspirations. So yeah, we had been talking about doing that song for a while, and then we actually did it. And I mean, it really wasn't bad, but we we don't have, that's just not really our pocket, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and to kind of add on to that, it wasn't bad per se. I mean, like, I get a lot of people, even my friends and even my dad, he's like, when are you going to bust out Watermelon Sugar again? I tell them all the time, I say never. I say never, dude. And that's just a me thing, though. It's not my, like, particular style.
Third time
dude, you're getting caught up on your own headphones.
Third time that's happened.
Dude, come on.
I know.
Let's get it together.
But no, that's just. So did you feel like when you guys were playing that, or maybe afterwards, like, was it while you were playing or after you played the song that it was like, this is not our thing?
We played it
we played it a few times. Yeah, we played it at Marble. We played it. We even played it at New Mexico State.
I'm proud to announce that the podcast is now officially sponsored by the fine people over at Chop Chili Company. Guys, this is some of the best chili you can get here in the state of New Mexico, and they are online as well as in stores. They can be found at Smith's, Albertsons, Sprouts, John Brooks, and Lowe's Corner Market. They have 3 amazing flavors that you see here, and they also have frozen green chili that you can get online. Go on over to the website, chopchilico.com, and get yourself some amazing chili today.
Because that was when that song was really, really big. And we knew that crowd was a lot younger than our normal crowd because it was mostly like 18-year-olds that were like brand new to college. So we threw that in there. It just wasn't as gripping as we thought it would be. Like how when we do, Sugar We're Going Down or all the small things where like the entire crowd is just losing their mind.
Well, how crazy is it? So you said they're like mostly, it's like 18, 19. Possibly 20, right? Because you have some old freshmen in college.
Yeah.
But when you play stuff like All the Small Things, Ocean Avenue, Holiday, those songs are older than those kids.
They're fucking classics,
which is
they're bangers.
Weird.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
That is so strange. Like I don't ever listen to the radio, but my car like last week, the audio system made a mistake and it went to the radio instead of my Bluetooth. And I forget what station it was, but the guy was saying, we're playing classic rock. And then fucking Green Day came on.
Shut the fuck up. Well, yeah, they've been around since what, like the 80s?
Late 80s, early 90s. I was like,
Green Day's been around since the late 80s?
Where have you been?
Because...
I wasn't born in the late 80s.
Their very first album, I think, was 89. Like 87, around there.
That sounds about right.
Because they didn't pop off until Dookie, and that was like 92.
Okay.
92, 93.
When did the American Idiot album come out?
That was 2003.
Okay, that's why. That's when I first got introduced to Green Day.
Me too.
Was that American Idiot album?
But I was also a lot younger when that came out.
Yeah.
Like I was only fucking like 7 years old.
Same.
8 years old when that album came out.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got it was because my dad fucking hated George Bush.
What the fuck? Okay, I get it.
Well, because that whole album is a American protest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that makes
protesting
sense.
the Iraq wars, protesting the war on drugs. Yeah, that's all that album is.
Yeah.
So, just like Holiday, the song you guys played is a protest.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, so as I heard the riffs, I was like, oh shit, doing Green Day. Oh, that's Holiday. And then about 30 seconds into the song, I was like, are they gonna say the word fag?
Oh, because in the song?
Yeah, I was like, is that PC for this crowd? I like looked around, I'm like, oh, these are all a bunch of liberal college types.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, all right, let's see how this goes. And no, I see like the colored hair, the little like whatever piercing that is, girls yelling out fag. I'm like, oh, so it's okay now.
Yeah.
But if people say it anywhere else online, okay, cool, never mind.
It's art.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, music's kind of that freedom of expression too, at the same time, without getting into in too deep about that whole conversation. It's why would we, obviously Holiday's a hit. It's a classic song. Everyone loves that song. So why would we do it discredit by not saying the lyrics that were provided?
That is a perfect answer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think it would be kind of it wouldn't be the proper homage to give to Green Day if we were to censor ourselves if we play that song.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I feel like there was at least amongst my friend group when I was a lot younger, there was I think they're both equally influential, but there was that split. It's like you were a Green Day fan or you were a Blink fan. And their influence that they had on all the bands that came after, and then including you guys.
Right.
Like obviously the way you guys play is, it's monumental.
Thank you.
And it's absolutely crazy.
Thank you, man.
And I mean that in all the best ways to you guys, because you guys are
that.
fucking great. Well, it was funny because I remember after the show, I was talking to Nicole and I was like, these motherfuckers should be playing like Isleta. Like,
thanks,
what is
dude.
going on?
That's the goal.
That is the
dream
goal,
for sure.
man. Yeah, it's baby steps.
Because you guys have your first out of state next Friday, right?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Or this Friday.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah,
Right.
So the 13th.
Okay, so when this comes out, you'll be in Arizona.
Yeah, we'll be in Tucson, man.
No
partying it up down
shit.
there, dude.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. How'd you guys land that?
Shit, ask our promoter, Leroy.
Yeah, so we've been trying to get out of state for a long time. And like I've said it before, like the Rhythms, they're kind of like our big brother band. So we were I went to see them one time, and they brought these dudes from Tucson called Desert Fish, another like rock reggae band. And so I went to that show, and those dudes were super fucking cool.
Yeah, they're fucking cool dudes.
And I was like, we gotta get out there soon, and you guys gotta come back for sure. And they were super cool. And then I just really asked Miles from Rhythms. I was like, we're trying to get to Tucson. Do you know anybody? And he's like, obviously hit up the Desert Fish guys, hit up those guys. And then he said this other band, ZC Keeley, same genre, like reggae rock, a little bit of rap. And then they hit us back. And they put us on this massive bill, like this massive show. It's at this place called 191 Tool, is where we're playing. And Toby said he's like been following this venue for a while. He says it's massive, like it's a huge venue, like El Rey size almost.
The podcast is brought to you today by OrganicPriceBooks.com. I love comic books. That is absolutely no secret to any of my friends, family, or listeners. And right here is just some of the comics that I have either bought or gotten sent to me by the fine folks over at Organic Price Books. As you can tell, they have a wide selection from DC, Independent, Marvel, and they have become the #1 spot for everything omnibus, oversized hardcover, or just general collected editions. No matter what you want, they've got it. Go to their website and at checkout, use our promo code, just my name, Noah, Noah, to get additional discounts on top of what they already offer, which ranges anywhere from 30 to 50% off. OrganicPriceBooks.com, use my promo code, Noah, Noah, and start reading comics today.
So it's not like we're not going over there and just playing like a random bar. We're playing like a legitimate,
venue,
well-promoted show with two pretty big-name bands from Tucson, which is really fucking sweet for that to be our first out-of-state show.
Yeah, we're kicking off 2023 with a fucking bang.
Yeah.
Dude, you know?
So what's the plan going into that? Like, what's your guys' mindset? How do you approach this type of show? Like, I'm not saying like you have to give like your set list or anything. Because so what time is it? Just out of curiosity, Arizona time that you'll be going. The show starts.
I think it's
we'll probably play around 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So tonight at 8 or 9 o'clock at this venue, check them out.
Yeah,
this will come out at 11:30 the day of the show.
Oh no shit.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So not to give away the set list or anything, but how do you compose that set list? What's your mindset going into it? Like,
I think it's just pull out all the stops.
because is this going to be the biggest thing you guys have done?
Nah.
I mean, not besides
yeah.
New Mexico State.
Exactly.
This is going to be one of the bigger ones. I think it's just pull out all the stops.
Exposure wise, would you say it's the biggest?
Yeah. Maybe. Well,
Because I don't know how big.
That's a hard thing to kind of like
Gauge.
determine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you know when you're talking about exposure, it could go in a lot of ways. Like exposure for us has been just how can we become popular first in our local scene, right? And so now we check that off the box. Now how do we branch out into different areas and different demographics? So this is kind of just the beginning of one of our like written goals is kind of just checking this off. So it's to say it's our biggest show it's a yes and a no. We've played shows in front of 1,000 kids, and we've played large shows before, but it's our first kind of like invited to a different state, different venue, more exposure kind of thing. So it is pretty big for us, and we're obviously we're trying to get on the road more. We're trying to play more shows and write more music all the time, but we're really excited for this one. And we're just, for me, I'm going to treat it like every other show, because all the shows that we play are incredibly we pull out all the stops all the time.
Yeah, I agree. So
True. But now, I mean, this last year, I feel like we kind of dialed it in.
Yeah.
What songs hit the hardest.
Exactly.
And like, we've kind of refined our set here in Albuquerque. And then now we can go back to those songs, the songs that we've got tired of playing because we played them so much this last year. Obviously bring those back, because we're like, those songs that we got tired of playing hit harder than some of the songs we're playing now. Mm-hmm. Bring those older ones back. It's going to be, I mean, these are two reggae bands out there, so it's going to be a bit of a different crowd than we usually play with.
Right.
Everybody's, I assume, is going to be, toking it up pretty high. So yeah, we're going to throw in one of our older originals that's a bit more of a chill song to kind of throw in the middle of the set to kind of be like, we're this super hype band, but we also have this song.
It's a lot more melodic.
Yeah, it's a lot more melodic. It's a lot more groovy.
Okay.
Rather than just, fucking gas pedal. We've played shows, like we played 420 last year at Marble.
Yep.
And then the other 420 show at Launchpad a few days later. And it was definitely different for us. Cause it
was weird, man.
you saw on Friday, most of our crowd's pretty drunk. Like it was late at night.
Yeah. Yourself included.
Like that's definitely the demographic we're going for, is like people who are drunk and ready to fucking party.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Not to cut you off. So the very first time you guys came on, you made a comment. Yeah, we sell drinks. So flash forward to Friday night. I walked in. I was like, okay, no, I'm not gonna stay out too late. I'm just gonna have like a drink, maybe two, go home.
You blew your wad at the bar, didn't you, dude?
Well, because you were one of the last people in there.
Yeah, yeah. So I had like two, and then you guys got on. I was like, man, this is good. This is good music. I'm gonna go get another drink. And as I'm getting my second drink, and I'm walking, I'm like, these motherfuckers sell drinks.
Yeah, dude.
He was right.
The prophecy's been foretold, bro. I got you on that shit.
Oh, we even gave you a warning.
Yeah.
We tell you what happens, bro. So you can't say you walked in blind.
Oh, no,
and
definitely
this isn't
not.
your first Slum show
but
either.
It just dawned on me. I was like, yeah, this is a good time. Well, no, and it's funny because like you guys bring such a like, not that I ever let my guard down in Albuquerque, because you can't.
Right.
But like compared to other concerts that I've been to, big and small, like yours is definitely the best aura, like environment.
Thank you.
It feels safer.
Yeah.
Than
that's
normal.
what we want, dude.
There isn't a very high bar for that, but you guys still do it well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We don't want people coming in beating the shit out of each other, even walking out of the bar like pissed off. We want you to come in and enjoy yourself and freaking maybe even just try and find some peace and just good music and drinking with your buddies.
Yeah, just leave happy, like excited that you went out, excited that you fucking
listen to some pretty fucking cool music and
like just
saw Toby smile a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like we just want people, like that's one of the main goals, is just every time we play, make sure people have a good time. Mm-hmm. And I think that's starting to kind of flood out a little bit more.
It is.
People are telling their friends now. Like most of our crowd, when we first started, it was just our friends, and we have a bunch of friends, so our crowds were pretty big. And now, I'd say like 3/4 of the people at these shows I don't know.
No. What was hilarious to me is I had this guy on 3-4 weeks ago. Maybe his name's Gerald. Really sweet guy, like one of the nicest guys that I've fucking had on, to be honest. He's a ex-MMA fighter. He's currently a like an artist, like an actual painter, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Recovering addict. Really great. Not for the faint of heart conversation that we had, but it was a very good, heavy conversation.
Yeah.
And we were talking about the current art scene in Albuquerque, like art across the board, right? So movies, film, music, podcasting, and physical art like he does. And he's naming off all the bands that he listens to. Like, yeah, you've had these guys like Cy Montero. And he goes, yeah, you have Slums of Harvard. They're in my playlist right now that I listen to on a regular basis. And
Hell yeah.
I didn't want to cut him off, but I just sat there like, motherfucker.
Doing the damn thing.
Motherfucker. That's so cool.
Yeah.
But so anyway, to go back to what you're saying about the 420 shows that you were playing, comparing that crowd to your typical crowd, which is a lot more
a lot more mellow.
Yeah, mellow. Yeah.
A lot more mellow. Exactly. And it took a while to kind of warm up. Like when we first started, we were like, we got to come out of the gate swinging like we always do, and we're just so loud and in your face, like from the jump. And when people are high, you don't really want to get blasted in the face with a bunch of noise.
Yeah.
You kind of want to chill and relax a little bit. But yeah, it took a while. Like the second half of the set, I would say, was a lot more of the vibe than the first half of the set.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just trying to blow the fucking roof off the place like we always do when we when we come out. But it was definitely a learning experience for us too. That was definitely one of the things where we learned how to develop the set to the crowd and to the scene that we're going to, especially the venue. That plays a big part now. So it's like our process and how we create a set and how we structure our songs in that set is definitely a lot of it comes into play where we're playing, who we're playing to now. So like Leroy was saying, is that at those 420 shows, it's going to be a little bit more melodic and a little bit more funk and groove. And,
that's because that's what reggae is. Like, it's just a fucking groove
straight up
nonstop the entire show. And it's just like, sometimes it gets a little more energetic and a little like more high tempo. And then other times it's just like you know, it's just the fucking groove. You just got to ride the reggae
Ride the
wave.
fucking wave, dude.
And so, has there ever been a time where you're playing for a crowd and maybe you're thinking this set's not hitting as hard as we thought? Maybe that song, it did well, but not supposed to be expected, and you actually start to edit the set list mid-show?
Yeah.
Maybe you take out a song,
Yes.
inject, like, so what comes to mind? Like,
Sometimes the crowd's getting like hyping up faster than we anticipated, because we obviously want it to be kind of a build, and then the end of it is obviously the peak. So sometimes the crowd's already there, and we have another song like in between that and the end, where it's like
Where the energy kind of drops.
yeah,
down
it drops
a
a little
bit.
bit, and then so we're kind of like, we got to cut this song and then just go for broke and just go all the way, finish this strong like all the way through, rather than bringing people back down and bringing them back up.
Yeah. It's happened a couple times, you know, and there was when we first started covering Everlong, that was
cool to see at Marble.
oh yeah.
That was really cool. I turned into my friend that I had ran into there, and I was like, is this Foo Fighters?
Yeah, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you guys killed that
Thank you,
song.
man.
Because I feel like Foo Fighters is one of those bands that people just don't cover unless they are so confident that they're
Yeah.
gonna nail it on the head.
Well,
yeah.
and you
Dave
guys
Grohl,
did.
man.
Even a year ago, we couldn't even come close to that song.
no fucking way.
We couldn't even touch that song.
Well, Dave Grohl's a fucking genius.
I was about to say,
you
there's
know.
so much respect
Oh,
for
God,
that
yeah.
man.
Oh, God, yeah.
Now across all art forms, I feel like everyone. Thank you. Everyone has respect for him, but
Yeah.
especially in like the rock, grunge, punk scene, it's
Yeah.
like you don't touch it unless you're absolutely confident that you can kill it.
Oh yeah, and to like just to speak on his homage, we all know he started off as a drummer for Nirvana and things like that, but he produced Queens of the Stone Age. He's a fucking
Wait, really?
dude? You didn't fucking know that?
Then they're one of my favorite bands.
Oh
no way!
Yeah, dude. He plays the drums on the whole album. What's the fucking album? I'll have to get the name of it, but he plays the fucking drums on that album. He produced that album.
Their best album is Songs for the Deaf.
That's it.
No fucking
That's
way.
the fucking. Are you kidding me? You didn't know that's Dave on the drums, dude?
It makes sense.
Ooh,
It makes sense now.
buddy.
Have you heard that album?
no, I haven't.
It's
I've shown you like clips, tiny little snippets.
See, and you
Okay.
can't listen to that in clips. It tells See, what I love about that album, honestly, is the same reason why I love American Idiot so much, is it tells a story.
Yeah.
Now, granted, American Idiot is a lot more of a direct story, right? About these two characters that grow up as drug addicts and this, that, and the other. But the story of Songs for the Deaf is a lot more of like the energy of the album. Like it puts you in like a Western, like, how would you describe it? It's like a Western, like desolate, like it's meant for a road trip.
Exactly.
Like the album's meant for a road trip,
Precisely.
especially here in the Southwest.
Yeah.
It's really good though. Like it starts in and out, it starts with like a really fucked up radio station tuning in and out, and then it goes like throughout the album. It'll sprinkle it in there.
Exactly.
It gives you like for me anyway. It gives me like an apocalypse just happened.
Yeah.
And there's one.
I like that
And there's
take on
like
that.
and there's like one radio station still playing, and it's these really fucked up songs. Not fucked up like in their content, but in the way they sound, the way they play.
Yeah, like they start playing some Spanish music, like tuning into that radio.
Yeah.
Like it just kind of fades in and out. It's such a good fucking album. I would encourage you and anybody listening to listen to that album if they just kind of want to study the theory of music and the thought process that actually goes into the writing these songs.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible. And I know it's not necessarily your taste. There's some songs that are pretty fucking heavy hitting, which I love.
And they come out of nowhere.
Fuck yeah.
It comes out of
Yeah.
nowhere. It's so good.
It's a great fucking album. But yeah, Dave, I idolize that dude. You know,
Yeah.
So he produced that album. He did all the music, all of it, guitar, bass, vocals, drums on the very first Foo Fighters album.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. That's
It's incredible
fucking
shit.
nuts.
But like with Everlong, he wrote the drum parts, and Foo Fighters, it's not just a fucking rock band, dude. They're musically inclined. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not, when people, a lot of people's misinterpretation of rock music and metal and things like that is like it's just a bunch of fucking noise. But if you listen
it's just a one riff that fucking drives.
you
the whole
couldn't
song.
you couldn't be more fucking wrong,
Yeah.
Well, that's the biggest criticism of bands like Green Day and Blink-182 and Yellow Card and like Fountains of Wayne and all those guys. Their biggest criticism is that they're like the power chord heroes.
Yeah.
Like you do a couple power chords, you have a cute little 20-second solo, and as long as your drums can keep a tempo and
Yeah.
you say you hate the government, you are now a
insert whatever pop punk band you want to talk about.
You can criticize it all you want, but it fucking works, and it's good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at its best, it's so much more than even at its worst. Like the worst Green Day album, I really enjoy.
Which one?
Well, recently it's their the father of all motherfuckers or whatever it is.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the one they put out right after the pandemic started. It's it's a lot more poppy.
Oh, they sell out.
There's a couple songs on there that like still sound like Green Day.
Yeah,
like
but the majority's kind of
the rest is kind of eh.
That's
a shame.
That's actually super weird because pop punk, like that genre, is coming back in a huge way. Like
yes,
like it's just
But
it came out of, I feel like it came out of nowhere, and for them to like go away from that when it's like what they created is coming back, you would think they'd kind of go back to it a little bit.
And I agree. But I think it's also just because the way that pop punk is coming back, at least the way that because I find out a lot of this stuff through like Spotify recommending me stuff, the Discover Weekly, all that kind of stuff. It's coming back, but it still has like the screams attached to it.
Yeah.
That stuff like Of Mice and Men, Attack, A Day to Remember, all those guys kind of made popular. It's still attached to the pop punk that's returning or coming back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's weird how poppy they got for that album.
And a lot of bands are doing that. You know, like you were talking about A Day to Remember. They fucking sold out. I'd like to say. Like,
well, A Day to Remember.
Oh, no. Don't tell me you have a different take.
Yes,
man.
because A Day to Remember, I liked You're Welcome. I like that album a lot. I understand that they only had one really hard song on there, but then they answered. Have you heard their latest song, Miracle?
Dude, I stopped.
No, listen to Miracle because it is only hard.
Really?
It is a direct answer to all the criticism that You're Welcome got. Like I turned, it's like that's what I thought. It's like okay, it's gonna be another Viva Mexico or whatever song, but no, it's heavy.
They switched
90% of the way.
Okay, thank God.
Which is phenomenal.
Yeah, because I thought the biggest freaking loss that the world ever took was A Day to Remember switching to the more fucking electronic kind of pop kind of music.
That was for one song with Marshmello.
Oh, horse shit, dude.
That was for one song.
Even their most popular song, what's it called? If It Means a Lot to You? That slow acoustic song?
Yeah.
Incredible vocals, don't get me wrong.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, I know it word for fucking word.
Yeah, same. Who our age doesn't?
No, I know, but it's like, fuck. You know, that's not a day to remember for me. You know what I mean? Like Second Sucks and things like that.
I was about to say Second Sucks because I saw them live.
That's a day you can forget.
Unforgettable day.
You don't even know what we're talking about, baby, but I appreciate that comment.
So what's funny is they came and they were attached to Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this was in 2017.
What a bill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Avenged, some other little band, A Day to Remember, and then it wasn't Korn. There was one more band on there. I forget who it was.
Big name band?
Kind of, yeah. I think so. But anyway, it was so funny to me because I was in the pit, and they did If It Means a Lot to You. And I was like, oh, this is a great song. It was great live.
Yeah.
But I looked around, and there were people, like, actively sobbing.
Oh,
and I'm like, what the fuck?
It means a lot. Well, that song means a lot to people.
Right. But then they were like, all right, this is Second Sucks. And it just kicked off right
and
after.
People start killing each other. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was good. But their new song is great. Their new song is great. Have you heard Attack's new stuff?
No, dude.
It's interesting. It's not bad. There's a couple songs because they call it an album. It's more of an EP. And there's a couple songs on there that are super heavy, old school Attack. But there's only one member of the band from the original lineup. It's either the bass player or the drummer.
Okay.
And like some of it's okay, but like Press F is fucking great.
Okay.
And Dear Wendy is fucking great. The rest of it's kind of meh. But the original singer, he went to become the new lineup or the updated lineup for Of Mice and Men.
Oh,
I don't know if you knew that or not.
I fucking love Of Mice and Men.
Yeah, so everything after
Of Mice and Men or Monsters and Men?
Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men.
Isn't that the book?
But they're also a band.
The band's better than the book.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't have to read the
movie.
band.
Yeah,
Am I right?
exactly. I fucking can't
We
read.
learned last time how you don't like reading.
Yeah.
So
I can't read, so the
I gotta
band
say,
is miles better.
The movie's always better than the book. That's a scientific fact.
that is one of my most like every so often I'll scroll through my stuffs like what's like hitting with people better, what's doing better analytics. And one of the things I always rewatch is you telling the story of popcorn reading.
Oh yeah.
I keep rewatching that.
Man, that's my fucking life people are laughing about. And It's fine with me, but I'm like, you guys are fucking dicks, dude. I can't. I'm not a good reader, man.
I'm not either. I'm starting to realize how bad I'm struggling now with reading.
It's a fucking perishable skill, dude.
When's the last time you picked up a book?
Never. I can't remember.
Why are you giving me shit about my popcorn reading?
Well, that was in high school when we were reading in front of the class. I'm saying
as a grown man, now it's a little different.
It's absolutely different. I am fucking struggling. I was telling my girl the other day, whenever I'm watching a movie and it opens up with, like a title page, and then they have like, this happened on this date. And
so Star Wars is impossible for you.
Especially if it's moving. That's rough.
You gotta pause
if it's standing still. Yeah, dude, I have to pause that shit because I can't read that fast. And it's like, I feel like it's at the normal speed, like the normal speed of people
reading
who read.
Speed of the United States.
Yeah, the average
or something.
reading speed of people. And every single time I'm like, fuck, I didn't catch all of that. Okay, let me see if I can catch it in the second slide, figure out the context. Wait, I'm already thinking about the first slide, and now the second slide I'm behind, and then now that one's gone. I'm 3 slides in, and I have no idea how this movie's starting out.
Yeah, so that's for all you people who can't read out there, man. We're right there. We're right there with
I
you,
understand
man.
your struggle. I can't read.
The most reading I do is the subtitles. I do throw the subtitles on. That's just because I'm hard of hearing a little bit.
Same.
Yeah,
same.
But like, it doesn't take away from the movie for me. It puts me a little bit more into it. I know what they're saying.
I'm not a big subtitles guy.
No one. Not a lot of people are.
I don't know. I like to watch movies in silence. I don't.
Oh, me too.
I'm not a big like movie talker. Like, oh my god, this is gonna happen. Oh my god, what do you think's gonna happen?
Okay,
like, that's not me.
Guy.
See, it depends on who I'm with, but I prefer to shut the fuck up during a movie.
Yeah,
because I'm here to watch the movie.
Exactly. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. But what I've noticed though is every not to sound like a sexist, but like every woman I've watched a movie with, subtitles. Every single time, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
And
I'm that every woman, dude. I am that every woman.
Nick is every
woman, dude. Well, it's because I like if it's an incredible movie that I'm like sucked into, I won't say a word. But like for the majority of the time, like I always kind of like have to be the guy that likes, I told you, I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. Did you guess
least
what?
favorite person. I was just telling him about this the other day. It's my least favorite person.
At least I have the self-awareness to admit that I am that fucking dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like,
you're a bad guy.
Yeah, and that's okay for me, man. But it just works. It works for me, dude. That's how I get into it. Is like, oh yeah, I bet you this happens. How much you want to bet this guy's gonna
reminding
do
the viewers that I am better than them?
No,
is what makes movies great for me.
Also, I was gonna say you should go back on our other 2 episodes in this one and make a compilation of every time Nick like digresses on himself, and because every single time it's just
not a bad guy.
Like he just takes in the deepest breath, lets out the deepest breath, and then starts talking again.
Hey,
There's
man.
at least 15 of those in these episodes.
Well,
I think it'd be funny to just watch Nick breathing for like 45 seconds.
I got big lungs, dude. And then I got to collect the pause in public speaking. The breath lets you collect your thoughts, asshole.
Okay, but not only that. So to add to your point, actually, because I was having this conversation a couple nights ago. So
He's gonna do it again.
So
He's
learning to
gonna be
do
pissed.
that, right? So it's a psychological trick that I read about where if you now granted the prerequisite to this is you know exactly what you're saying. Like you have to be confident in what you're saying, you know what your full statement or statements are going to be. And so when you have that formulated in your brain, if you know what the ending point or what the real the stinger of your statement's going to be, like the
punchline,
like the impactful thing, the punchline, or whatever it is, if you just speak normally don't force anything, just speak up to that point and then take a small pause, collect your thoughts, and then make your final either like couple words or whatever it is. If you time that pause right, whoever you're speaking to, whether it's a one person, a couple people, or an audience, their brain, because when you're speaking to somebody or you're watching somebody speaking, you're actually engaged. Your brain, all it's doing while it's collecting data is it's doing pattern recognition, right? So it's saying, okay, the inflections of his voice or her voice, when it goes a little higher, that means more than when they're lulling out and then higher. Blah, 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 blah. And anyone who's been in any sort of fucking lecture knows what I'm talking about, right? So then when you break that pattern recognition, the audience, whoever, if it's, like I said, one person or a couple people or a whole auditorium, when you break that pattern, their brain freaks out and it hyper focuses on what you're saying. And again, the prerequisite has to be you know what you're talking about and you've captivated your audience.
Right.
The two things. I'll take that back. Two things. So if you take that little pause and then hit it, that last point is that more impactful.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, maybe I'm just impacting our fucking audience.
Yeah,
dude.
maybe.
All right, maybe I just know a little bit more out here.
Maybe I'm noticing your impact too much.
Hey man, it's the drummer life, bro. You know how it goes. It's the way it goes, man. I may be in the back, but I'm the show, baby. Come on.
Dude, I'll be like,
I'm the show, right?
yes. No, I'm just kidding. Yes. No, yeah, dude, because because people in the audience, I'll hear like during your fucking set, I'll be able to go like, damn, it'll compliment all you guys, to be honest. But every single time it's like, that drummer's fucking loud.
Yeah, dude.
Every single time. And there's a video you guys put, I can't remember if it's like on your TikTok or your Instagram, where it's a video of you about to murder this drum set, and it says "play for the back."
Play for the people in the back.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
during
And you
Everlong, man.
And you don't have a like a backdrop to you. No. It's completely open. Where was that?
I was at Inside Out. Yeah.
Okay.
That video blew up for Nick.
Yeah, I got about like 40.
Yeah, because you were about to fucking you might as well start stabbing the fucking drum set when you were done.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy seeing and like hanging out with different drummers. Like obviously hanging out with him, he's playing like through the kit, like he's fucking smashing the kit as hard as he can, and you can hear it and you can feel it. From the first day he showed up at practice, I felt a difference. Like I just felt a difference in my fucking chest. Like he fucking hits you in the chest with his drums. Whereas like other drummer friends that I have, like Tina from Mango Cake, she's like so fucking technical and groovy, and like she like it's like she's levitating on top of the kit and like lightly fucking tap dancing on it. She's like so fucking swaggy with it.
Well, that sounds like equally skillful, but just in a different
a
different realm.
Yeah, and
almost.
You can tell the difference in their kits too, because I played on his kit, I messed around on his kit, and then I messed around on Tina's kit, where she's more of like a funk, like jazz pop drummer. And then he's just playing like rock shit. And when I'm playing Nick's kit, like I have to fucking hit it. Like there's no way around it.
It's a lot tighter.
I think is it looser?
It's a little bit more loose.
Yeah.
So I don't know shit about drumming.
I like a little more dead kind of a sound.
Yeah. So you have to fucking hit it to make
because that makes sense. The tighter it is, the lighter you hit, the more sound you get. But if it's looser,
the stick bounces up.
You have to right.
My stick doesn't bounce very much.
No, it does not. And so I'm super fucking. I am such a novice. So I'm like playing Nick's kit, like trying to be all groovy, and I'm like, it's not making any sound. And then I'll go to Tina's house and play on her kit, and I'm like, this feels good. Like I'm putting in no effort. This shit's bouncing up nice and easy. I feel like a semi decent drummer right now. And
she's got mad feel. You know.
Oh yeah, Tina's
then like it shows in her playing and her technical ability for sure. Like she's got mad feel, bro.
She's a fucking monster.
Whereas I'm just trying to absolute bury a fucking stick into like the bottom of my resonant head at the bottom of my drum.
Yeah, because like the way I've seen you play, it's like because when I was a little kid going up through like middle school and then high school, I was super into basketball. And the way that I was taught when you're shooting is you don't aim for the actual hoop, you aim for the back of the rim.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10 you'll get it. So I feel like that's how you play. It's like you're not just trying to hit the thing. You're trying to, like you just said, you're trying to hit through the kit.
Yeah,
and you're fucking loud.
Yeah, even
thank you.
Same thing. It's the same thing with like a good ball handler. Like you have to throw the ball into the ground. Like you have to be forceful while you're dribbling.
You have to be deliberate.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how Nick drums. Is like he's smashing that shit through the drum every single hit.
As a vocalist, to have a drummer like that backing you up, does that like empower you to a point where it's like, okay, like, because the way I always kind of viewed it, I've never been in a band, obviously. I've never performed on stage or anything like that. But the way I've always kind of digested it is like the best performing bands, not necessarily like the studio bands, but the performing bands, for the vocalists, the better support they have from the back up, that empowers their ability to sing.
Oh, absolutely.
And so hearing the fucking like tribal drums from the back, does that not like empower you to absolutely blow the roof off the fucking venue?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Not even from like a sound perspective, but from like an energy perspective. Anytime I'm looking out at the crowd and I'm not getting the feedback that I need to like amp it up more, every single time I look back at Nick and I make eye contact with Nick and we start rocking out for a few seconds and I'm like, all right, my energy's back, time to go feed that to the crowd. Like I'm kind of like I'm not feeling it. Nick's always feeling it. I know I can lean on him, and then I'll go back to the crowd and I try to relay Nick's energy to the crowd a lot of the times.
And what kind of challenge was that for you guys to build up your confidence? Because like obviously seeing you guys play last Friday, I mean, you guys like you know what you're doing, you're deliberate, you're there, you're in the moment, and it's very obvious.
Yeah.
Like I can just pick it out just remembering the show. Like you and Nevin are very much in your zone. You're confident in what you're singing, and you dance a bit more than Nevin does, but it's obvious that Nevin loves what he's doing.
Yeah.
I look at Johnny and Zach, and they're very technical. They're fucking focused as shit.
Yeah.
And then Toby is obviously very talented, and yeah, just like you said a little bit earlier, he's just smiling.
Yeah.
smiles.
That's what gets you, baby.
It's like he's fucking Superman with his laser
It's
eyes,
beautiful,
and he's just
dude.
melting
Yeah.
women.
It's fucked
throughout
up.
the entire and a couple of dudes. It's 2023, bro. A couple of dudes.
Dude, he's just
it's
melting.
melting.
It's
Oh, yeah.
okay to admit that he's a good-looking dude.
Yeah,
It's
he's
okay.
handsome as fuck.
Goddamn
and then,
right.
And then you're in the back just absolutely destroying.
Thank you.
But I would imagine that it took a bit to get there. So when there were moments, like in the beginning of you guys going out and playing live, if you maybe weren't getting, like you just said, the energy reciprocated from the crowd, like what do you have to do for yourself that's why I love having you guys like together on the pod, honestly, because you're in the front and you're in the back.
Yeah.
That's a great contrast for a
Yeah.
band. Like chemistry aside, like it's a great contrast in my opinion.
Yeah.
So what do you guys have, like what have you had to do in the past to maintain that confidence level? Because if you just go through the motions, I feel like playing live, you're already killing your show. Your show's dead at that point.
Yeah.
If you're just going through the motions and you're just like, okay, whatever. They don't like it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna sing or whatever. Like it's just like you were already kind of going this way, but you just tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it comes from just a lot of practice and a lot of a lot of hardship, like a lot of getting down on ourselves as a band at practice. Like we're practicing the same songs we played, you know, some of these songs we've been playing for over a year, almost 2 years. And I think it's just kind of beating ourselves up when it's not at the level that we are.
You know it could be.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's all the time at practice. Like every single practice we had leading up to that show that you saw on Friday, every single practice, everybody left like, fuck, that was not good.
I was kicking myself in the ass.
Yeah, Nick
dude.
was down on himself.
I was fucking depressed.
So I've heard Toby's opinion on this. Why is that for you guys?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, what leads into you guys being like, fuck, like that wasn't great. Fuck, that didn't feel good.
For me,
because the final product, bro, again, the venue was dead. But when you guys started playing, I saw, this is not an exaggeration. I saw dudes in the front row freaking out. I saw women making out. I saw a couple people about to fall, like, pass the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, I remember after the venue, too, Zach came up. I was standing with Nicole and then his girlfriend. We were talking a little bit, and he comes like, and I was like, dude, that was a great fucking show. And he goes, I don't know. His girlfriend's hyperventilating. Like, she's about to die.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, dude, look at her. She's like, I know. And I'm like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
bro?
man.
It's-
Well, it comes from, for me at least, you know, getting to play with. That was that breath. Did you see that breath? Did you catch that? Did you catch that shit? Did you catch that? Anyways, so playing with these guys for a long time, you know, we've seen, and especially I've seen how good we can play and how like the level of musicianship that we're at. You know, we're obviously nowhere near master levels.
Ken Chim's going to check the cameras.
Yeah, absolutely. We're nowhere near that master level, but we know how well we can actually play. And when we don't, you know, live up to, I guess, our own expectations, it becomes pretty difficult. And especially for me, like speaking, like the whole week leading up to the show we just played, I just couldn't fucking get it down. Like I felt loose. I felt loose, then I felt tight, and then, you know, I just couldn't find my healthy kind of balance. Yeah. You know, and so it was affecting how I was playing, it was affecting the tempos during practice, and I was kicking myself because I was like, fuck, like you're better than this. You know, it becomes a point to where you like, I know I can play better than this. I know I'm a better musician than this. During showtime, like, thank God I fucking pulled it together, but like, you know, I was telling my girlfriend Nicole all week, every day after practice, I'd call her and be like, fuck, like that practice sucked. And then her first reaction was like, "Well, who's fucking up?" I was like, "Me." It's
That's
me.
a supportive girlfriend right there.
She's the shit. Yeah, she's the shit for that. Well, she was like, "Well, who's fucking up this time?" Because
it's never me.
It's never me. It's never Nick Mourning, bro.
No, it's never me.
No, it's always you.
You fuck up all the time.
Oh, bullshit.
It's never
fucking
me.
shit. But no, it was just like every time I was like, "It's me. I just can't. I fucking can't play Sugar. We're going down right. Like I can't find the fucking tempo. I'm tired.
I'm so sad.
I'm so fucking sad." But like, yeah, it was just we know.
And feel free to have more, by the way. That's totally you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man. But like, we know what level we can play at, and I guarantee you, the reason Zach came up to you after that show and was like, well, it's all right, is because he knew he didn't play up to the caliber he like can play to. You know what I'm saying? Even though he did a great job, I'm the first asshole in the band. Even you'll see me during shows, like I'll say, "Hey Toby," or "Hey Johnny," "Hey Zach," like tighten it up, like you're a little loose, like it's not in the pocket. I'm always that guy. So these guys come to me in a sense and say like, "Well, how was that? How are we sounding? How does everything kind of flowing?" Zach was having a rough night for Zach, but he still did a very good job. But it wasn't
At that venue.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. He just wasn't up to the standard that he holds himself at. That's why. Even though it was a great show, he played well, like really, really well, and like we all did. But it comes to a point where you have your own set expectations for yourself and how you play. And if you don't live up to your own expectations, then you feel like, one, you're letting the band down, and two, you're letting the crowd down
Exactly.
too.
And what we see on stage and what we see at practice is way different, so skewed
of course.
from what the audience is seeing. Because like most of the, like 95%, 99% of the people in your audience are not musicians. They don't play music. They don't they just like seeing music. They just like listen to music. They might not even think about it on a deeper level. They just like it. So they're not seeing the smaller things. They're not hearing this bass note out of place, or me and Nev singing out of key for this note. Like they're just engulfed in the energy, which is like something that we're lucky to be able to be good at and fall back on. But us from the stage, like we can hear those little nuances of ways to tighten it up just to make that show even better. Like every time we play a show, I don't think, like we've had shows where we're like, fuck yeah, that was like top 3 shows of all time. And there's a show, 2 weeks later where we play slightly worse than that. Similar energy where we're like, that could have been a little better. And I think that's a good thing for us, just like not being satisfied. I think that's why we keep leveling up as a band and as performers, is because we are not satisfied. Even when we fucking nail it and it feels really good, we're like, time to get back to work. And every time we go out and see other people play, especially like we go see Mangoes or Rhythms, like these guys are amazing musicians and they've been doing it a long time, and you can tell. And we're like, we see them and we're like, yeah, those are our homies. Fuck yeah, they're killing it. But at the same time, in our own competitive dude heads, we're like, now it's time to get to work. We're trying to get them.
What did I tell you after the show? Do you remember that?
I forget, dude. I was thinking about my thumbs.
So after the show, I told him like to tell you, I'd make a point to tell you, you guys fucking killed it. Good job. I was like, dude, seeing you guys play, I got to get my shit together. Like with the podcast.
I do remember you saying.
Yeah, I got to get my shit together. 'Cause I've been putting shit off. I've been doing a couple things I shouldn't have been doing.
Life gets in the way, dude.
Because life gets in the way, and honestly, I just get lazy.
Yeah.
And my biggest fucking thing that I need to do, that's key to the vitality of this, but I just lazy, is scheduling.
Right.
Yeah.
But I saw you guys. I was like, shit, man. I need to stop being fucking lazy. I need to get my shit together, send a couple emails, do a couple networking, and get off my ass.
Yeah.
And like you guys are like personally are one of my favorite examples of like why you need to associate yourself and surround yourself with people that are working hard, that are exceptional, and even like, because obviously you guys are extremely talented, but even if you weren't talented, you clearly care about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Which is so fucking important to surround yourself with people like that.
Yeah.
And so in the same way, that's why you guys would look up to people like the Mango Cakes, because in the Rhythms, because they bring that level of expertise. You're like, okay, if they're doing that good, we can. I mean, exactly like you said, in that like competitive like dude brain, it's like we can do better. And you start to elevate yourself.
It's hard. It's hard watching other people perform, and it's hard being in the crowd.
It is hard being in the
unless
crowd,
I'm like super trashed and like fully engulfed. If I'm like the slightest bit sober, there's competitive juices flowing through my fucking veins. Like, oh, if I was on that stage right now, shit would be different. Or like, if I was on stage right now, I would have done this, or I would have done this, or like.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Now that can turn very bad, obviously,
Yeah,
like any
exactly.
other competitive nature. But like to exist in that realm of competitiveness, in that realm of I know I can be and do better. I personally, I would rather exist there than exist in like. I'm doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
I like where I'm at.
Well, if
this
it's
is cool.
That's just a form of settle.
Comfort and settle.
Yeah.
Well, because that existing in that comfortability will lead to settling.
Exactly.
Will lead to being stagnant.
Yeah.
And being stagnant. It's like, oh, well, yeah, we're cool. We played a couple of venues here, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I
got
mean,
$300 past go, and
Yeah,
you know,
but,
it's whatever.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then you'll
exactly.
never make
That-
it past go again. You know what I'm saying? You'll never make it around the board over and over and over and over and over. And that's
Yeah.
what we're trying to do is we're not
Well, you
trying to-
motherfuckers are about to own the board. Like, you know that, right? Like, you guys are about to fucking own. If you keep on this trajectory, you're gonna own the board.
Thank you, man.
That's
Yeah,
the goal.
that
I
is
think.
the goal.
Yeah, and I mean, like that works for some people. Like they just like to play spot.
Yeah.
They like to play certain spots.
Hell
and
yeah.
have a good time and play their music, or like, you know, any kind of performance. They're like, yeah, this is what I do. I enjoy it. I'm good at this level. Whereas like that's not us. Like we're trying to change our lives. Like everybody in the band, we're trying to have a whole different life that people only dream of, and we cannot stop. Like it's already like I feel like the crowd and the fans and everything has such an influence on it too, to where you're like, I want to keep going. Whereas like if we were playing to an empty room, it would be tough. But like like you said, we're playing to, you know, pretty packed Launchpad shows at 11:45 at night.
Yeah, because when you came up on stage, you're like, oh, it's a little late, and let's just start going. I'm like, little late, motherfucker. People are here.
That's what,
Like
yeah,
you
we
guys
were,
didn't.
We
yeah.
were shocked.
I don't think you guys finished your final song before people started yelling encore. I'm gonna be honest. I think the crowd noticed like in the last 5 seconds this was your last song, and people started immediately saying encore.
Dude, this was the one show that we've ever played that I was begging like internally that the crowd would not yell for an encore. I was in so much fucking pain.
Oh, because of your
Thumbs.
My thumbs fucking exploded, dude.
And like you said, the contrast between the front and the back of the stage, I had no fucking idea what was going on back there.
Yeah,
I didn't
well-
even look back there. I was fully engulfed in the
Exactly.
crowd.
Like I came up after the last song, and I was telling them, I was like, guys, I'm fucking done. I was gonna throw my sticks and fucking start walking off the stage, but then they started calling for the encore. And then before I fucking knew it, Nevin and Leroy, they're all like, you guys want one more? And everyone's like, fire! And I'm like, God damn. I was like, I'm not going to be that asshole that says, no, my thumbs hurt. You know, I'm not gonna be that fucking guy.
I can't play
I'm sorry, guys. My thumbs hurt pretty bad. I can't play.
And then
no
me and
more.
Never on the mic, like, oh, sorry, we can't play an encore because our drummer's thumbs
Yeah, that's
hurt.
fucking stupid. You know, like I was like during
when-
the encore, dude, I was like in fucking agony.
Yeah, when I
I'm sure.
when I saw it, when we were like after that was over and we were packing up, I was like, I felt so bad. He's like, and Nick was like on a high already, like you could tell the adrenaline was there, but he was still in pain, and he was so angry, but like also happy that we had a good show. Like it was such a fucking interesting wave that Nick was on.
We posted a TikTok this week, and it's my thumbs right after the show. You know, and Zach took the TikTok, and
his thumb flaps, like
my
literal
thumbs
flaps.
like
I remember,
from the
yeah.
top to the base of my first knuckle here was just flaps, right?
Yeah.
It was flaps to fucking skin, and like. I was showing the camera, and I was like, "That's how you know you played hard." And then I fucking got mad, and I was like, "Yeah, well, fuck you!" Like at the end, like 'cause I was so mad that they kept me. Like I was so mad that they made me fucking keep playing, but I was like, you know, you can't disappoint your audience at the same time, and that kicked me in. And I was like, well, you can't be a bitch either.
Yeah, you went like 1/100th of Dave Grohl broken leg coming back and finishing the show.
Oh no, that's some tough shit. Man.
That's but
that's what happened. I channeled my inner Dave Grohl,
inner
dude.
Grohl, man.
That's what happened, man.
That's fucking crazy. So compare that, because unanimously, you guys told me that Marble show you did a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, was great.
Yeah.
One of the best of the year. So how would you contrast the two between that Marble show and then this Launchpad?
The Launchpad one was more unexpected.
Yes.
It was more of an unexpected, like pleasant surprise.
Right.
Would you consider the Launchpad one a win?
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So why was that a slightly less of a win than Marble? Or was it?
I think we just went in with the mindset like it's fucking late as shit. I doubt there's gonna be anybody there, especially like the night before New Year's. Like they want to go out tomorrow, they don't really want to go out tonight.
Yeah, they want to save it.
Yeah, and it's like it's fucking late. Like I had so many people like I even felt bad telling people what time we went on, because I was like, even if I tell them we started at 11, that's still super late to start at Launchpad.
See, and I was so happy because I texted Toby and I was like, okay, I know the doors open at 8.
Yeah.
But when do you guys come on? And he was 11. I was like, oh, thank God, 11. Okay, I've got time.
Right. Yeah.
Like, oh, thank God I have time.
Yeah. Whereas like when people were asking about it, I was like, yeah, just go out like you're going out normal. Just go downtown and go to Anodyne. Like hit all the spots. Fucking get wasted and then end the night at Launchpad. And that's what a few of my friends did, and it worked out pretty well.
It was the not friends crowd, you know, the people we didn't know that kind of blew us away a little bit, you know,
yeah,
because we were like, holy shit, people really did show out for us. Because, you know, the show before that we played at Sister, and that fucking show we had from the front of the stage all the way to the door, packed house, people losing their fucking minds.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, because I've only been a Sister maybe 3 times.
Right.
Yeah.
Where is the stage?
So
because all I'm thinking about is you walk in and you have like where the security guys are at,
right.
and you have the bar that goes all the way down, and then you have like the arcades that go this way, or they go this way and then come back.
Right.
Yeah,
Where's
so
the venue
when
at?
when you walk in, it's like you have the foosball table and shit to the right. It's just past that, so it's on the right side.
You've probably never noticed it because there's curtains like blocking off the stage from the bar.
Well, most of the time they don't have those up. I think that was just a pre-show thing. Yeah, I've been there a handful of times. But you know the dance floor? You've never seen the dance floor?
No. Again, I've only been there like I think the last time I went was pre-pandemic, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's like right across from the bar on the right side.
No shit.
Yeah, and it's like a legitimate dance floor. Like I go there and dance all the time. They have events, but they have a stage too where they have the DJs, and yeah, dude. I mean, that show was fucking.
That one was wild.
That shit was next.
Was that nasty?
Dude, it was crazy. I mean, it was our
show.
Yeah, and it was our first time playing at Sister, which was awesome. We've been wanting to get in there for a long time, and we finally got the opportunity. And yeah, it was just it was magical. It was just one of those ones where you're just like, I can't believe this is my life. Like, this is so much fucking fun.
It was fucking wild to see. And it was the day before my birthday, too, so it kind of made everything a little bit more special for me, too, to see that, you know, we're letting people forget the world for a little bit and just come in and jam out and have a really good time with us.
As an audience member, I'd have to agree with that.
Thank you. Yeah, but it was wild because, you know, we were supposed to play with Cy Montero that night, and unfortunately, their singer got sick and he couldn't perform. But Jaron, their guitar player, had a couple homies come from Oregon who were musicians, and they're these badass fucking musicians. They got like over 3 million streams on Spotify. Super, like triplet. They're like triplet brothers. Fucking awesome dudes. Like
literally the nicest
human beings probably ever to come out of a fucking woman. You know, so. We opened the show with this like pop punk band or punk band
No Manners,
yeah, and they did a great job. And then, you know, it was the beginning of the night, the crowd's not really there yet. Then when they come on, the second act comes on, the Cy Montero replacements. I apologize if I forgot your band name, but you have 3 million streams. We don't. We're the assholes.
And you know why.
Yeah, so, exactly.
If you're watching this, like and share, please.
Exactly.
Let's be honest, right?
And they come on, and you know their music's a little bit different, but they didn't plan on playing. They just brought a cajon out and a keyboard and a couple guitars, and their music's a little bit more vibey and a little bit more mellow, and you know. So we're backstage in the green room, and I'm playing with my sticks. And we're just trying to get ready for the show. And then, you know, I walk out as soon as they call for the last song. I walk out to the stage because I needed to start setting up my cymbals for my drums. And I walk out, and then it's like half full. The venue's half full, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "All right, we got a pretty decent crowd."
And what night was this of the week?
December 3rd.
It was a Saturday.
Okay,
yeah, it was a Saturday.
So that's like peak night.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
sick.
So the crowd's getting full, bars kind of jumping a little bit. These guys, you know, they're playing the mellow stuff, and it's a really vibey, great musicians. And then when we come out, it's like after every song we played, it was like a level to the bar just kept getting backed up all the way to the door. You know, it was just like it felt like every song we played, there was more and more people just funneling until where they had to open up the curtains because they were at the capacity, I guess, for the little stage area to where people had to start crowding around the bar and crowding around the door and the pool tables and stuff like that.
What does that feel like?
That was fucking incredible.
To know you're actively working against a capacity.
Yeah.
Right? Like a fire code.
I
What does
mean,
that
that
feel like?
That's not, I mean, that wasn't even really on my mind. Like the lights, most of the time the lights are so bright, like coming at you, like, cause they're out there in the crowd and they come at you. So you can't see.
I'd agree with that. That was the funny thing. Like, because when I did my competition, and I was on stage, I couldn't see the crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the lights were so bright and it's so fucking hot on
dude.
stage. I was trying to find like my girlfriend at the time. I was trying to find her, my coach, my buddies that showed up. I couldn't see
Yeah,
shit.
if you're not in the first couple rows, you're pretty much shit out of luck. We can't see you.
Yep.
But we see you if you
I
go
mean,
hard in the back.
And
you
that's
know what I mean?
that's not at every venue. That's just at certain venues.
Right.
That was our first time playing Sisters. So that was our first time experiencing those lights. But those are like, yeah, I could see maybe like 10 rows of people back, but there was still like that was only half. The back half I didn't even know was there until somebody sent us a video of us playing our encore, and they kind of go around the whole crowd, and I'm like, holy shit!
It was like the sea of unending people. You know,
Yeah.
it was fucking wild because
sick.
I'm in the fucking back behind them, so I can't. I see the first 2 rows, right?
Yeah.
You know, like that's pretty much all I see. And then before we went on for our encore, they were calling for an encore. Leroy called me up on the mic and let me talk to him, which I love when you do that. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fucking
great.
chatterbox, and so like when I get to interact with the crowd at a little bit more of like an intimate level, when I can speak and not just behind a drum kit, I love that shit. So when I came out from behind the drums, some fucking girl yanked my drumsticks out of my hand before the fucking encore. Like people were going fucking crazy, and then like Leroy's like, Nick's got to say something, and I was like, and all I did was I just did this, and people just started going fucking nuts, and I was like, y'all want one more? And then fucking room exploded, and I was like, all right, that's all I'm gonna say. I was like, all right, we'll play one more.
That's what power feels like.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I now understand politicians.
I was like,
oh,
no.
no.
God. Yeah, I was like, oh my fucking God. But yeah, it was from seeing the first 2 rows to seeing like past that to see how many people we were drawing was fucking wild. You know, because when I first joined the band, our first show together was this free show art walk back from COVID, no sound, just a stage behind El Rey. Fucking dog shit show, you know, and so
Did not go well.
No, it did not.
Why not? So go into that. So because we've talked about so much about how things did go well. And so in the beginning, what happened there?
Well, I think for that first show, it was a new band, a new group of guys, because, you know, Toby just recently joined the band, and then I just recently joined the band, so it was our first time kind of playing together. So that had a factor to it, and plus my nerves. I've never performed in front of. I've been playing the drums for 8 years, but that was my first time ever performing in front of like a live audience. So my nerves were a little shaky, and there was some alcoholic beverages that were consumed by some of the band members.
Yeah, it led to playing less than optimal.
Yeah, we had to mix our own sound, and Zach was shit faced at the time, so and he had a double stack amp. And he fucking turned that shit all the way to 10. So
because he thought louder is better.
Exactly. Yeah, so you
but
just hear his bass, it's just a it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, we had no mics on the drums. Like this was raw sound
it
for
was
the
just
most
raw.
part, and we weren't.
Wow.
Yeah, we had. And it was a huge stage. Nev ran, like when they first hit us up. They're like, "You guys want to play this?" We're like, "Fuck yeah!" We haven't done anything in a while. They're like, "It's gonna be in front of that new mural on the back of El Rey that they just painted. Fucking sick! Like, just have you seen that mural on the back of El Rey and Launchpad?
I think so.
It's just a bunch of like different like artists. Like,
No, I did see that. I did see that. Yeah.
So and then they were like, I was like, okay. And then like a week before the show, we're like, so what's the stage situation? They're like, oh, you guys are just gonna play on the ground. And we're like, play on the ground? Like what? Are you kidding me? And Nevin.
It sounds like a rite of passage, to be honest.
Yeah,
and it was a little rough. So Nev found us a stage. His family's company, they know the people from ABQ Tents and know that guy, so he got us a stage, huge stage, great stage. Even had like barriers and shit, like the metal barriers.
Oh, sick.
And then we just had no control over the sound. There was one guy that was running sound that showed up super fucking late, and everything was a mess. And then that energy, along with the drunkenness and the lack of chemistry just fed into a really bad show. And we had that shit packed, like 200 people out in that back lot behind El Rey, and just played absolutely rough.
That fucking set.
Whiffed it hard.
It started immediately from that day, you know, from the guy who had the PAs showing up late, and then the promoter, whoever the fuck it was, like fucking up the order of the bands.
Yep.
I had to kick a DJ off off the stage because
Nick's first show.
My first show ever. I fucking
comes in guns blazing.
I fucking threw a DJ off the stage and I said nah, because he started playing his shit, and then I fucking sit behind the drums and I start fucking just beating the shit out of him.
And he goes, nah, Slums are on.
I was like, nah, the
because we
Slums
were
are
supposed
on.
to be on, and they didn't tell this poor kid.
Guy, man.
This poor kid. He
guy,
had no
dude.
idea. He was just
no idea.
no clue.
No
idea.
clue who
But if
it
you're out there
was.
listening to this, sorry, but you took up our time.
Sorry, but get fucked.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, because they had just had
Oh my
they had
God.
just had a DJ on, and
Okay.
then they were like, "Yeah, you guys are going on right now," and then they didn't relay that to the guy, and he just goes on and starts mixing, and Nick just starts smashing his drums, and he's like, "Fuck that, Slums are going on!" Like he's yelling at this guy in the crowd, and the crowd is chanting "Slums of Harvard" because our whole
It's our
crowd's
crowd.
there.
No,
What compelled this guy to stay?
Well, he
didn't.
didn't. He's
Oh,
like,
eventually.
Oh, if-
no, he
if-
wasn't. He wasn't like he wasn't combative. He
No,
just
he-
genuinely had no idea what was going
Yeah,
on.
he was
okay.
super
Yeah.
nice about it.
And he's like, "Oh,
I
my
was
bad,"
not.
and he took his shit off.
I was that. Yeah, I was the asshole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because things
but-
had already been going poorly up to that point.
Yeah, so
where,
I
like,
was fucking had enough. I was like, fuck this, dude. Like, it's not like the dude, but like, fuck this, like,
Yeah.
dude, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was all leading up to just not the best of fucking experiences. I thought it was fucking awesome because I had nothing to compare it to.
Yeah.
Because it was my first show ever, you know, and my girlfriend was there. I had a lot of really close friends there. My dad brought a lot of people from work to go and stuff like that. And then looking at my dad took a shitload of videos of that show, and I watch them sometimes. I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
I can't believe we made it this far.
And to add on to all of that fucking pile of shit, one, I still have people to this day like come up to me and they're like, "I saw you guys at that one show like behind Launchpad or whatever," and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like that's the last time they've seen us. Like recently, they've been coming up to me like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Okay, come do another show. You'll see what's going on."
Right.
And then two, we made it on the news.
Oh,
as fucking
yeah.
super spreaders.
Super spreaders
This
of
was
COVID.
Like the first art walk back, and we had fucking 200 fucking drunk kids in front of the stage, no masks, like, and it was funny because our photographer, our friend Rob, like the news interviewed him and asked him for some of the pictures that he took, and I mean I don't think he had any malice. He was just like, yeah, like this would be cool to get my pics on the news and like talk
Right.
about the band. And they were immediately like, so like there was a lot of people out there, and he's like, yeah, it was like really cool. It was a great time. And then he's like, and then they're like, it doesn't, I assume they asked him, it didn't seem to be very many masks out there in the crowd. And he's like, pretty much what he said was like, yeah, masks were not the main concern of people, but the vibes were tight. Like that. That's paraphrasing.
That is our generation.
Yeah.
Like in a nutshell.
Well, it was fucking hilarious because in those photos that he took, the first couple rows, it's all our really close homies and stuff like that, and they're going fucking crazy. They're having a great time, and then it zooms in. There's one chick, we don't know who she was. She has a mask on, and
They
it
zoomed
zooms in and like highlights her face.
They're like, there was one good Samaritan
Like, it
in
was
this
so
crowd.
fucking funny. And also before that, the promoter of the show, or whoever the young lady was, I don't know who she was, but she said, hey, those barriers need to be 10 feet back from the stage. And I said, fuck that. And I called James. You know James, right? For those of you who don't know, I've mentioned him probably every single fucking podcast we've done. He's one of my dearest friends. Big fucking homie. An absolute murderer. Like the nicest, sweetest guy. So I call him. I was like, hey,
Jacked as
dude.
fuck.
I said, hey, yeah, ripped out of his fucking mind. I called him, and he's with my girlfriend. And I was like, hey, this promoter saying there's barricades in front of the stage, and they're supposed to be 10 feet back behind the stage. And I said, hey, fuck that. Pick up those barriers and bring them straight to the front of the stage when we go on. Sure, James was like, I fucking got you, bro. I got you. Sure shit, we go on fucking, like James, and he recruits a crowd of people to pick up these fucking barriers, slams them against the fucking stage. And I was like, it's like, that's the shit right there, baby.
Yeah, and then worse than that, they didn't even shout out the band. They called us super spreaders, and they didn't even shout us out. They weren't even like Slums of Harvard is the devil.
We couldn't
They're
even get a
super
Slums of
spreaders.
Harvard. We're
Yeah,
just the super
it was just our
spreaders.
pictures, and it was the main picture was like a picture from our backs, like to see the crowd.
Yeah.
So you didn't even see our faces, and
Rough.
there were some pretty epic pics, but didn't even get a shout out.
Those silly gooses over at Channel 7, dude. What are y'all doing? Give us some love. But yeah,
on.
it was
We could use the cloud.
exactly. But from that show, seeing where we are now, and we're not like big time by any means, right? But seeing from where we came from there, from my perspective, and you've played even smaller, like dinkier kind of shows.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild to see that we can pull a crowd that's not just our friends and family, and they actually, like, we have fans. We got this one guy, shout out Nick, you know who you are, man.
True.
Always comes out every one of our shows. He one of the first people to buy one of our t-shirts. He's always fucking there. You could see him in a couple of our videos just going crazy, and
Does he have like long hair?
yeah,
Yeah.
I know who I
it's
know
like
talking
Nick. Yeah, shout out Nick. Fuck yeah, thanks for always supporting the band, man. But he was an A1 day one. You know? Like he was there before the crowds. So it's cool to see that people we've never met and people we don't even know or have never seen before just come out and support and have a really good time. Like I said, some freaking random chick, Nicole was gonna absolutely smash her face in because she ripped my drumsticks out of my hand, and then she had the audacity to come up and say, "Hey, will you sign these after?" And of course, I signed them. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. But just for future reference, whoever's watching, don't take my sticks out of my hand. I'll throw them. All right.
So let's take a quick pause because I have to fucking piss.
Dude,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
a good call. Good
So
call.
give me a
Good
second.
call.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm Instagram famous. I was like, I'm thinking something like 15, 30, maybe even triple digit thousand.
Yeah.
Right. I'm thinking huge. Right.
Yeah.
Because I know a couple people in Albuquerque that have either been on the pod or are going to come on the pod that have like tens of thousands of, whatever.
Yeah.
And mind you, I want to make this very. Yeah,
Can't
neither can I. 441.
At a baby.
Hey.
But I want to reiterate too that to their credit, none of these people have ever told me they're Instagram famous.
Yeah.
The closest ever to it was a comedian I'm gonna have on pretty soon. She was like, "Hey, because we've been trying to figure it out. Our schedules just keep conflicting and butting heads. And then I got sick, she got sick, and then just the flu, whatever, flying around. And the closest thing I ever had it was she had told me, this other person had told me I'd love to come on and I like what you're doing. I'd like to get you connected with a couple of people, all that kind of stuff. But it was never like I'm famous, or like
Me.
I am an asset. You know what I mean? It was never that.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking. So I couldn't find. Well, right off the bat, I couldn't find her based on her name. I couldn't find her. So I was like, okay, maybe she follows blank or blank or blank. So I kind of did some digging, found it, and it was like 5,000 or some shit, 4,000. I was like, okay, that's fine. But then what really tipped me off, and I was like, oh, not even tipped me off, confirmed, okay, I'm sure you're a sweet person to your friends, but you're. This is not going to go anywhere further than a working relationship or a professional relationship, right? Because I want to caveat by saying I'd love to sit down and talk to her this.
Yeah.
Because our views are so different.
Oh, yeah.
Because in her bio, it's emojis, my age, and my star sign, ACAB. And I'm like, oh, God, all right. You've been brainwashed. You're a fucking NPC. Okay.
Oh, that would be a good one.
That's exactly. So that's why I would like to sit down with this person and really pick her brain a little bit, figure it out. And I dug into the group she's in. They're talented. They're cool.
Yeah,
I like their shit. I've seen a couple of their live stuff, and that seems pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the personal views wise, that interests me a lot more in a podcasting world and a conversational relationship than anything else.
Yeah.
Understood.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's super cool that you see division there, but you'd like to actually talk to them on the pod, which is fucking sweet.
Oh, I'd love to.
Bridging the gap, man.
Because as much as I love talking to you guys, we're very similar. I'm sure if we got into political stuff, we'd find our differences, which is fine. But I love talking to you guys. But I also love sitting down with people that are a polar I haven't had a polar opposite yet.
Right.
I've had a friend of mine, we're not friends anymore, but a friend of mine that had very stark views than mine. And that's always a lot of fun. Or a couple because my whole thing's do police make mistakes? For sure. Are they all bad? Not in my opinion. But I know a lot of other people, and presumably this person, where it's
to break that acronym down, all cops are bastards.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, where does that lead? Because we were talking about Ray a little bit earlier, right before we started. Mm-hmm. And he said on that podcast that he was so close, and he believes that he actually lived in that world for a little bit, where he believed all the ACAB stuff. He believed all the hyper left or the leftist stuff and all that insanity at the height of the pandemic. But then he kind of like snapped out of it. And then when he started talking to people more, having these conversations, like, oh, wait, no, nothing is a hyper extreme. That's fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous to think that anything is completely one way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? And that's just what the mainstream media wants us to believe, is that it's all either this way or it's all this way. It's either all left or all right? And it just kind of
no middle ground or happy
falls
medium.
down that. So I would love to. That'd be
Nick's either a bad guy or he's a good guy. I still haven't decided, but I know he's got weak thumbs.
I do not have weak thumbs.
Damn.
These things are freaking made of.
But yeah, that would be a lot of fun, dude.
Pretty much, dude. Fuck.
That would be a lot of fun, to be honest.
Yeah, you know what you need? You said something that you're like too nice of a guy to be a dick in that aspect.
Yeah.
You need a partner that can be the dick for you.
What was that? The Key and Peele for Obama? That was the
anger translator.
The anger translator.
Yeah,
for
exactly. Like Nicole is my anger translator.
Yes, she is, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she compliments me so well. Like, I keep going back to that sister show because, man, she was gonna fucking kill everybody that night, dude. Because it started with something happening in the green room, and then
starts with one thing.
It always starts with one thing, and it turns into a snowball effect, and then it started. And
doesn't
then
even matter how hard to try.
I'm gonna fucking. Oh my god. Dude.
Okay, keep that in mind.
We're gonna have some auditions for a guy that can rap in our band here pretty soon. So
good luck finding one.
So keep your ears peeled. And
what do you mean? There are so many talented rappers.
There's tons.
So many.
But like,
I'm actually blessed enough to know one of them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there you go.
I take pride in saying Notorious T's the fucking best out there, probably.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Anyway, continue.
So it started with that, and then it started to slowly snowball from there. And then the second thing was this young lady ripping my sticks out of my hand, like when I came up to the stage before we were even finished. Then that set her off a little bit more. And then it came up, and it just kind of kept snowballing from there, and her anger kept getting more fucking like built up. And it wasn't aggression towards me or anything like that. It was just like, Nicole's got my back.
Yeah.
Period. She's got my back, and she knows that I'm a very friendly, positive guy, especially to like strangers and people that I haven't met and things like that. But Nicole has no fucking problem being like, "Nah, fuck you." You know what I mean? And that's true. Well, and that's one thing I love about her too, is that she compliments that side of me so well. So that's what you need to find, is someone that can be that asshole for you. You know what I mean?
Hey, you find some angry chick around here.
No, she's not an angry person.
There's a lot of them.
No, she's not. She's not an angry
she's
person.
Super nice.
Oh yeah, she's fucking
super
wonderful.
sweet.
Yeah, she's wonderful. But yeah, when it's geared towards me, like when something's like affecting me, like Mama Bear comes out, you know what I mean? Like in that kind of aspect, she's got my back, and for that I'll always appreciate that. And
Can I be completely frank?
Yeah, always.
Hot take about Nicole. She's fantastic.
I was
amazing.
I was like, you better fucking watch what you say, dude.
Dude, I saw the sunglasses like slide down a little bit, and I was like, "Yo, my gun is upstairs.
I was like, dude,
I can't help you."
I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, nah, there ain't gonna be no gun stopping me, dog.
I was like, I can't.
Oh no, I love
No,
Nicole.
yeah,
She's legitimately a great person.
Yeah, she's fucking wonderful, man. Yeah.
Sure.
I was like, I don't know if you want to dive into what you're about to say,
someone
brother.
says, "Can I be completely frank and honest?"
Oh,
It's
dude,
never going down a good road.
Dude, fucking Noah's stomach dropped, dude. He thought
I did. I was like,
he was about to watch.
His whole fucking investment in this podcast studio was about to go up in flames because
Yeah.
I was
about to
breaking it over your head.
I'm about to upload this to World Star, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just fucking.
Oh boy.
I could never lay a hand on Leroy, man. Leroy's a gentle little butterfly.
I sure am. I am a delicate little flower.
He's a good man, though. Yeah.
You know, one thing I am curious about is because you guys get attached to so many bands when you get, whether it's because you know them personally or because like it's just how a lineup works. Mm-hmm. And I correct me if I'm wrong, but you did a guest vocal spot for the Mango Cakes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what was that like? And do you feel your guys' presence being ingrained like completely into the like Albuquerque scene like that?
Yeah, 100%. I actually get on stage with the Mango Cakes a lot, and I'm actually I wrote a song with them, or like I have a verse in one of their newer songs that they've been working on this last year. And then also obviously like doing covers because they do a lot of like pop covers. I've done some covers with them. But yeah, I mean they've become some of my best friends. Like Tina and Jabez from Mangoes, like I hang out with them a lot now, and it's so fun being around people outside of your band that have the same goal and scheming with them and seeing how they like helping them, how they can scheme and grow, and them helping us. Like, it would be sick. Like, those are my favorite conversations, and we have those for hours and hours. As far as the stage stuff goes, it's fucking amazing. Like, just being on stage, because I'm more like, I consider myself more of like a funk, like pop listener and artist, whereas like Slums is more rock heavy at this point. So it's fun kind of getting that side out with Mango Cakes and being able to have that outlet of like, what it would be like to make an actual like pop song or like a true funk song, as opposed to like with Slums, we have a direction that we're going in, which I fully support and I'm a part of, but I still would like to do this other stuff. It's fun. And
do you feel like you learn anything? Because I was going to say, because I've checked out the Mango Cake stuff, and it is a different feel. It's a different genre for sure.
Yeah.
We have the same foundation almost, but they took it in more a more upbeat or lighter direction. I think that stuff isn't upbeat, but you're right. You guys are a lot more rock based, but they're more funk based. Do you learn anything playing with them that you bring back to the Slums?
I just learned that we should stick with the rock stuff more because the level their
level of musicianship is fucking
well.
It's so good.
Well, what's different about them? The main difference between them and us is every single person in that band is top of their class at musicianship. Like, they are world class musicians, every single one of them, and from across the board. Like, there's not one person that lacks in that band as far as musicianship goes. So that's a huge difference. And they're just their pocket, like the way they play together, the horn section, the fucking guitar player, Tina on the drums, like their vocalist now, their new vocalist that they have, amazing. Like, it couldn't be more different, but like still that same feel of being on stage. Like, it's so much fun. And they gave me the opportunity to work with Amanda from Red Light Cameras. She helped them out with their singing, like their vocals, when their other singer left the band. And so now me and her are on that song together, and she's like one of the main people that I look up to on the scene. She's the singer for Red Light Camera. She's fucking incredible, and being able to work with her was just so much fun. I love doing that shit.
The fun thing about Leroy's relationship with all these other bands is that he gains the knowledge and the understanding of how each and individual band plays and things like this, especially when it comes from the Mango Cakes. And like Leroy was saying, they're all incredible musicians. Like, pocket's perfect. They're always in that fucking pocket, dude. It's incredible.
The transitions between songs.
Exactly. And so the knowledge that he brings back to us is valuable. But we have this spoken rule that Leroy's the only asshole in the band that can play with other members in different bands. Like, what was it? I think one time Mango Cakes invited Nevin to come sing a song with them up on stage a little while back.
Yeah.
And then fucking like Zach, Johnny, and Toby, I could give two shits, but they were like, nah, fuck no. Like, this is Slums of Harvard, bitch. Like,
And meanwhile,
our Nevin.
Yeah, exactly. And then, we don't give two goddamn shits about Leroy.
They're like, he's a rapper. It's different.
It's different.
There's no rappers. He's the only one.
Exactly. And like, I've had offers to play with other bands, and I'm assuming Johnny and Johnny, Toby, Zach, the same exact fucking thing. But we're a group. Like, I've said it, I think every single podcast we've done with you, we're a group and we're going to stay together, man, because there's Slums of Harvard is us 6 guys, period. If one of us leaves, there's no more Slums of Harvard. It's not the same thing.
I'm glad you said that, because I was thinking that the last show you guys did, I was like, fuck, like, this works. And obviously I'm not creative musician, like music wise. I just don't have that like creative bone in me. So I know I can't accurately say from my point of view if certainly not deleting, but if adding to the lineup would make you guys better or not.
Yeah.
But I just know, like, the way you guys operate now, your chemistry, your stage presence, everything you guys do that ends up resulting in a show like that or the Marble Show, you have a really good thing going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do not fucking change it.
Yeah, man.
Do not add anyone. Certainly do not take away anybody.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, that is absolutely, like, it's great what you guys have going.
Yeah, and it comes down to the chemistry we all have with each other, too. You know, like, we all went to high school together, but not necessarily, we didn't all hang out in high school. We just kind of, you know, it was weird how our origin story even kind of happened, but the chemistry we have now it's like it's a brotherhood, kind of like an unspoken brotherhood. Like, I was going through some pretty serious shit a couple weeks ago, you know, with my family and things like that, and I was contemplating canceling the show. And when I told these guys what was going on, they fucking said, like, dude, take your time, take all the time you need, make sure everything's good. Like, they were even saying, like, we could cancel the show if we need to. Of course, that didn't happen. I wasn't going to let that happen. But, you know, we have that support network with one another, too. So it comes down to not just because we're all pretty good musicians and we're talented and yada, yada, yada. It's because we genuinely love each other as just individuals and as a band. You know, it comes down to that brotherhood, which is so important to how we function on stage now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And I mean, there is definitely value in musicians playing with different bands. Like Tina will play with different bands. Jabez will play with different bands. There's we're pretty much the only band that all 6 of us are at every single show. Like, sometimes they'll have pretty much every other band will have other people fill in for certain spots if one person can't make it, or like they'll cut somebody out if they're able to, like if they can't make it. And there's value in that, obviously, because you're getting to play with different musicians, you're getting to play different music and learn different sounds. But for us, I think there's more value in just us being us and building that chemistry and just keep building on that, rather than because, you know, Nick could play with another band and he could become a better drummer just from playing a different style and working with other people. But it's just not what we're looking to do. Like, we're not musicians. We're just guys in a band who like to have fun and make good music.
Well, here's the thing, right? Scarcity provides value.
Yeah.
By every, definition of that word, scarcity provides value. And you're right. There is a lot of value in being able to go and play different bands or like experiment with these other people, go to different venues, whatever it is, right? There is an inherent or intrinsic value in having those experiences, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right? But also to know that every slum show you go to, you're going to get that same 6-man lineup, right? That is inherently valuable because you're one of the only, if not the only, rock band or, I guess, musicians that's not in the rap scene, right? Like, strictly in the rap scene. Like, you're the only group that does that. So then, there's also something I'm curious about, too. Should you guys ever entertain the idea of someone coming in and doing a guest spot with you, seeing you guys, whatever it is, that adds exclusivity to that person doing it? Yes. Because it's like to my knowledge, no one has done it before.
So we've had one person on stage with us. Okay. That was Miles from the Rhythms.
Okay. And even then, it was a band that you've already said that you look up to.
Yeah. Right.
So that already adds to the exclusivity of being able to do that with you guys.
Exactly. Right. And the Rhythms were actually the first people besides Slums that I got on stage with. They always have, different rappers and singers come up and jam with them. So they were the first band that brought me up, and Miles was telling me a story. They're super big in California, so they go out there all the time to play shows. And he says all the reggae guys out there in California, and like even just mostly a lot of reggae today, you have these dudes singing in these fake Jamaican accents because they think that
you mentioned that last time.
Yeah. and they would, which is crazy. One, you're like, crazy that you would even think that's okay.
Not that I'm a part of that crowd, but it's a little bit of appropriation. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of.
It walks a fine line. It's pretty.
There's that, and then they have the audacity to, like Miles was saying, like they roast him. They say he doesn't sing in a fake Jamaican accent, and he sings. Like he has kind of like a pop punk voice, like, where are you? And I'm so, like, they always do that to him. And I'm like, dude, fuck that. You're so fucking awesome for, one, not falling into that pitfall of like this fake accent.
Conformity.
And just being you.
Well, conformity to lying to your crowd.
Yeah.
Which is the worst kind of conformity.
Yeah, and so that
Conforming to a lie.
Yeah, and that was the main reason I hit him up, because I was like, yo, you gonna be at the show at Marble? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you're fucking singing Ocean Avenue with us. Like, and he came to practice, we rehearsed it, and he was like, fuck yeah, this is so cool. Only person we've ever brought on stage, and he fucking killed it. And we made him sing a pop punk song because they were roasting him for us. I was like, let's fucking highlight that. Like,
and he fucking killed it.
So, yeah, and I have a confession about that. Dude, when you guys do Ocean Avenue, I remember where I was the first time I heard that song, and it takes me back to that.
Yeah.
Like, you guys, that's my favorite cover you guys do.
Thank you, man.
Is Ocean Avenue.
Yeah.
Like, it brings me back to when I was a little kid, and I heard that for the first time because at the time, my mom, she worked for Radio Disney.
Nice.
Here in Albuquerque.
I fucking loved Radio Disney.
Yeah.
Treasure Chest, all that shit.
Yeah, she worked at the radio station, and she did like the public outreach and their event coordinating, that kind of stuff. And obviously played all like the Hannah Montana and Jonas Brothers, all that. But every so often, there'd be a Ocean Avenue sprinkled in.
Yeah.
There would be a little bit of Sum 41 sprinkled in, like the cleaner stuff sprinkled in. There would be a little bit of there was one other pop punk band that they would play.
All American Rejects.
Yes, All American Rejects. Yeah, they would always play
Look at your Radio
Move
Disney
Along.
knowledge,
dude, I
Look
fucking
at you go.
AAR, bro, AAR.
Yes, they played Move Along a ton.
Oh, what a fucking bop. That was one of the first music videos I ever saw.
And God, what happened to them? They were good.
They were so good.
Oh, and whoever did Plain White Tees. They played Plain White Tees a lot
Tees.
too.
Yeah.
Hey There Delilah. Yeah.
Bop.
So, but
knocker.
Ocean Avenue was one of the first like pop punk songs I had heard on the radio. Because up until that point, it was just a couple of records that I had or like YouTube, right? The very early stages of YouTube.
Yeah.
So that is my favorite cover you guys do, because
Yeah.
you guys fucking slaughter that.
Thanks,
and then I love like feeling it in my bones, and then I turn around and I see the rest of the crowd having a fucking conniption.
Yeah.
They're forgetting COVID, they're forgetting 2020,
Yeah.
and they are going back to when they were in middle school, elementary school.
The nostalgia, brother.
And it's like, okay, I feel that childlike feeling as an adult, and if you can give that to someone, a childlike joy, that is invaluable.
Oh, absolutely.
People will pay endless amounts of money to feel that again.
That's
and
that's exactly what our covers are based on.
Yes,
Like,
and that's what you guys provide.
Yeah.
I want to make that extremely clear. You guys provide that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
dude.
At a top tier level.
Mission fucking accomplished then, dude. Hell
the
yeah.
fucking, like you're saying, like that song in particular. I looked it up recently, but I had I was talking about Now That's What I Call Music, like the CDs, where they just have like the best pop songs of the year on that CD, and I had Now 16. They're at now like 113 or something like that.
They still make those.
Yeah. Whoa. And I looked up the cover of the one that I had, 16, and it had Ocean Avenue, and I was like, why do I love this song, and why do I want to play it every single show? Like, why, like you said, why do I have such a specific connection to this song? And it was on that fucking CD one of the few CDs that I had growing up, just nonstop, that song. Fucking knocker.
And when you break down the meshes of that song, at the end of the day, it's a song about hope, which is what our generation really needs right now.
Yeah.
Like, we really need a good dose of that on a regular basis.
100%.
So I think when you guys play that song, and I said this the last time you guys came on, what's so cool about you guys doing covers is like, yeah, it's my type of music. It's the music that I enjoy, sure. But it's also the music you guys enjoy. You're not just playing it because you know it'll hit well. You're not just playing it because you know you can do it well. It's because you guys clearly, there's this added element to those type of songs that you can't learn, you can't practice. It's either you love it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? That's just the way it is. And you guys clearly love that genre, grew up on that genre, and then now you're able to express that love to everyone else in the crowd. And and they feel it. We feel it, dude. It's fucking dope.
Exactly.
It's
And
sick.
It's a fine line to walk between what you like and what you want to play and what the crowd will fucking lose their minds to.
Yes.
That's like, at the end of the day, we're trying to make these crowd lose their shit.
And that's one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about Ocean Avenue. I don't come with prepared statements, but this is one of the things I want to tell you guys. Whenever you guys get around to putting out your first like full-fledged album, throw that cover on there.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, that I could not suggest that enough. Like, because you guys fucking slaughter that. So I would love to see what that looks like. Studio recorded, mixed.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
Put together well.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause I know like not a lot of people, because you'll either have bands that do like a cover here, a cover there, or they'll do like the Metallica route where they have the entirety of a Garage Incorporated that's only covers.
Right.
Something that Weezer did recently too.
Exactly. So yeah, because that's without a doubt my favorite cover you guys do.
Thanks,
Hell yeah.
man.
And Are You Gonna Be My Girl is another good one too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ocean Avenue
That
just
takes the cake.
oh my fuck.
That's a lot of people's favorite, man.
I get weird thinking about it, dude. Like seriously, like it's good, man. You bring out emotions in people. It's nice.
Well, the thing is with those covers too, and like, you know, I was saying earlier in the podcast, we play them because one, we like them, two, the crowd likes them, but three, it challenges us like musically.
100%.
Like that fucking song, that song's so hard to play on the fucking drums.
The drum
Really?
track
Oh,
on
God.
that song, if you just listen to the drums, like
It's
really focus
fucked
on the
up.
drums, it's fucking insane.
Well, that's a staple of Yellow Card in general.
Oh, dude,
From
yeah.
what I know.
Oh, fuck yeah, like Way Away, bro. That song
Yes.
too, insane drums, like
That and Transmission Home too.
oh fuck yeah, dude.
yeah.
Like yeah, no, I think who recommended Ocean Avenue? Was it me or you? Or was it a collection of both of us?
It was me.
It was you. Well, let's put
If he's
this.
saying how
It's so hard. It
if-
was me.
If he's saying how much he loves it, it was me.
Let's put this into perspective. All right, Leroy's mentioned covers to the band in the past, and then I've mentioned them, and then we started to play them.
I know.
So what's that say?
Yeah, because
So I think
everybody, nobody respects my opinion, and I quit. That's what it means. You heard it here first on OnlyKings. Slums of Harvard is looking for a new rapper.
Fuck out of here. But like I mean Ocean Avenue, I was down for Ocean Avenue because that's an incredibly hard song to play on the drums, you know. Guitar parts, I don't know shit about strings, anything about guitars, bass, anything strings. The only thing I know is drums, so I can't speak for the other guys on how difficult that song is to play, but the like Sugar We're Going Down, Everlong especially, they're all tricky songs to play on the drums, and I enjoy that fucking challenge, you know. So Ocean Avenue, when we were practicing it all week, I just couldn't fucking get it down. This past show, I was like, fuck, it sounds like shit. It sounds sloppy. And then I'm glad when we came out to the show, it sounded really good. And then same thing with Sugar We're Going Down. It's just every time you play them, it's a challenge. You know, it's not a routine, and especially with fucking Everlong, dude. Everlong is such a technically difficult song to play on the drums.
Just with your hands, like
Yeah.
and just on the hi-hat.
Yeah.
Like what fucking Dave Grohl, every time I see you watch you play that song, I genuinely get tired.
Yeah,
standing there
Well, when
and
we-
singing the minimal words in that song. I get tired just looking at you because it's what he's doing on the hi-hat is so fucking difficult and so fast and for such a long period of time.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. I've tried to do it and literally 15 seconds in I'm like, this is it. This is awful. I can't fucking do this.
Yeah, man. It's like,
And then to
Thank you
add
for saying that.
and then to add the rest of it in there is like the kick pattern is crazy. Just the rest of the
kick
fills
pattern,
that
the
are in there.
fills, It's a fucking hard song to play, but it's so fucking fun when you nail it. Like going back to how difficult it was to play, and like I'm a big guy. I don't have the best cardio in the world. You know what I mean? So like
Not much of a runner.
No, not by any means. Not by any fucking standards. I don't run. But like when we were first practicing that shit and we were finally getting it at album tempo, you know, we started off, you know, it was just me and Johnny and like I think Toby just dicking off with it and just trying to figure it out. And so it's a slower tempo. And then when you bring it up to album speed, like we got finished playing it for like one of the first times we finished on practice. He was like, dude, he was like, I can visibly see you like controlling your breathing.
Yeah.
Because like,
Well, you have to.
yeah, I was like, I don't really have to do that for a lot of the songs we play, but like the stamina it takes to play that song at that like album tempo for that period of time, I'm like the whole fucking song, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's you got to figure out how to control that breathing.
And that video you were talking about of Nick when we were playing it Inside Out, where it's from the back and the back is open, that video blew up for him, and me, like I didn't know it was gonna blow up. I went on there on his it was on his personal page, and all I wrote was terrible form. In the comments,
I
just
remember you telling me about this.
yeah, and the entire world came crashing down on me
you
in the
got
comments and just were ripping me apart. Like
Get fucked, idiot.
they just like they obviously couldn't tell that. I guess we were in the same band. That I wasn't just being a dick. I was just like busting my friend's balls, and so many people came at me. And
it was a beautiful fucking feeling.
It was so fucking funny.
Yeah, but it was that song, man. It was that song that blew up. I think I got like something around like 47,000 views on that little 30-second video. It was the pre-chorus into the chorus was the part that was recorded.
The
Yeah, and then that's I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but I was killing it. I killed that shit. And it was
you're talented. You
thank you. I appreciate
really
that, man.
fucking talented.
No, thank you, man. But like the songs that I like to pick for covers are, like I said, we have to like them. The crowd has to like them, and I want them to challenge us like musically, because I want us to continue to grow as musicians and artists and things like that. We're starting to tighten up our songwriting and things like that. We were talking with our producer when we were laying down these new tracks that are going to be coming out here very soon.
20-something is fucking good, by the way.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
That was
January 13th.
sick.
January 13th. That's when it comes out, baby. But we were talking with him, and typically in the past, he has changed a couple of parts or things like that to just kind of add a little bit of things to this. He didn't change shit on this one. He's like, you guys have figured out how to properly write songs now. So now it's time to just, by enhancing your songwriting, you have to advance as musicians too. So
yes,
you always have to be continually leveling up with your playing, or else you're just going to go nowhere. So, but from when we first started playing to where we are now, we've definitely leveled up 10 times, or somewhere around there. But it's reflecting in our songwriting too now, which is super cool because, in the beginning, when I joined the band, like our releases are like, oh yeah, these are cool and all this stuff. And now I'm throwing our new shit on, like these new couple songs. I'm throwing them on repeat. I fucking love the music that we're putting out now, because it's fucking, it's
well, I
good.
was just listening to Just Talk in the gym.
Oh yeah,
that's a good fucking song.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
That's a good fucking song. Oh
Thank
yeah,
you,
it's a
man.
good fucking song.
We were thinking about not even releasing
about
that one.
scrapping that one, dude.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's
Fuck
what I was
that.
saying too.
That's cool.
That was one that I actually like listened to a lot, and I'm like, I like this song. It's one of our more like lyrically meaningful songs.
Yes.
Yeah, like a lot of our songs are like pretty pop heavy or like pretty like basic lyrically, but that was one where Nev came in with it, and then I kind of figured out what he was going for, and then I obviously added my part, and it was such a fun challenge to talk about something deeper than let's get fucked up. Or
I was gonna say,
party.
who did the songwriting on that primarily?
Oh, dude,
lyric writing rather. Lyric writing.
Yeah, so it was Nevin, and then he sent me his.
Okay.
He sent me the lyrics for his verse and the chorus, and then I did my rap part.
The machine of demos is Toby, though. He definitely he's the idea guy. He's like, hey,
Really?
this sounds cool. Like he has his own little setup at home, and Toby's he's a laser focused individual. You know what I mean?
I get that impression for sure.
He doesn't watch TV. He doesn't play video games. It's work. But he loves what he does, and like his release is the band and writing music. So our ideas and a lot of our
more work.
Yeah, exactly. More fucking work. This dude, I don't get it, dude. I don't fucking get how he continues to do that. But he's the guy that comes up with like the demo and the main melody kind of like of these tracks, and then we kind of all add on. We either change the tempo or add on a couple of parts here and there. But Toby I give Toby a lot of the credit for a lot of the shit that's come out and that's going to be coming out, because he's like, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of this? And he's just sending me guitar riffs and like intros and things like this and melodies. And
he's always writing.
Always on top of the writing.
Well, and to his credit, because I hit him up, it was before Christmas, I think. Yeah, maybe it was before Christmas. I was like, hey, I know you're probably super busy with the band and with your regular job and then everything you do, and the holidays are coming up, but and no bad talking, anything like that to the person that wrote the intro and the outro to the podcast. I'm getting kind of sick of it. And I texted him and I was like, hey man, I'd love to like commission you and then Johnny, maybe Zach, to like pull up a new thing. Just a new little guitar riff, just for an intro and outro. What do you think? He's like, yeah, sure, let me know. And I was like, okay, great. And just like everything else with this podcast, I put it off texting him. Yeah. It's just texting. That's all it is, right? All I gotta do.
That's it.
Yeah, I put it off, and then he was hitting me up.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, what do you think?
Toby's fucking focused.
Hey, what do you want to do?
That's Toby.
And then
bro.
finally he was like, hey, listen, we have a new song coming out. This riff gave me an idea for a different riff. I've written it. I've recorded it. I will clip it and send it to you in the next week. And I was like, where the fuck did
Toby,
you come from?
Where
Toby's
does he
fucking
find
monster.
the fucking time?
I don't get it. He works 12 hours a day, like no, it's not an easy fucking job what he does. You know,
Yeah.
he does like engineering shit over at the labs, man, and then he comes to practice and he's like, and when he has his time off, he's working on his units. You know, he's putting in fucking flooring or painting the walls or building cabinets. He's just Toby's a man's.
That is
man,
why I like,
you know?
like I said, like I love fucking knowing you guys. It's like I got to get my shit together to see how hard you fucks work.
Toby's the kind of guy that makes you feel real fucking bad. About
yeah,
your work ethic, you know what I mean?
No, I see that as motivation. I get fired up, dude.
Yeah.
I see that as motivation.
And he's handsome.
Like some guys really do have it all.
Like he's got the kindest heart.
What's your vice?
Like, yeah,
what are you into?
He has no fucking flaws, you know. And he's like I love fucking Toby, man. And I've known Toby for a little over a decade now, and he's become one of my closest friends. And he's always just been that way. He works hard. He gives everything he does. It doesn't matter if it's gonna make him money or not. Everything he like does is 110% always. And like, you know, he's a big reason why this band too is also so dedicated to our practice schedule and writing and, you know, that kind of stuff. He's just
Zach attested to that too when he came on.
No, because it's the truth, you know. We're not just blowing smoke up Toby's ass because we love him. It's just the fact about who he is as a man.
Doing other things to his ass because we love him.
Fucking gross. But yeah, it's
sexually.
I hope he made it this far in this episode.
Oh yeah. Oh, he'll make it. I promise you, he'll make it. We're gonna hear about this one later, but yeah, Toby's. You know, we all work our 9 to 5s and do this kind of stuff too. But Toby's always the guy that's like, get your ass in gear. You know, and when I first started my job, like my new job that I have now, the first week I was like, hey guys, I don't want to fucking practice. I'm just exhausted. I gotta fucking get my gear. And he was like, nah, fuck that shit. He's like, quit being a bitch. He's like,
it's also hard arguing with him.
It's the most difficult thing though.
Because he's
like, dude, I work 12 hours a day. Then I come home and work 4 more hours of the day. And I get 2 hours of sleep because I'm working on this. And then I do this. I'm like, well,
and I still find time to go to the gym at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I know what a fucker he is, but you know.
I can attest to that. My day is exuberantly better when I stop being a bitch in the morning. The only reason I didn't go to the gym at 5 a.m. this morning is because I bitched out.
Oh, yeah.
Is because I looked at my fucking, I had some shit go down last night that I didn't go to bed till like 3, but still, I still had an alarm go off at 5:15, and I was like, oh, I got 2 hours of sleep. I want to go back to bed. And I was like, no, but I know that if I had done that and just bit the bullet, and I'm fucking 25.
Yeah.
I'm on fucking test. I have energy.
Yeah.
Believe me, bro. Right. I have energy.
Yeah, man.
If I just bit the bullet, I wouldn't have been rushing this afternoon. I probably could have done a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
My day is always better when I just started doing hard shit like that.
Everyone fucking says that.
I've been bitching out for 26 years straight, not going to the gym. I think you're good for one day, man. But you're saying, yeah, if you don't want to fall into that habit, don't do it.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like everybody says, and my dad fucking says it, and he's 60 something now, dude. He's like, you know what you need to do, Nick? Because I come home from work and I'm fucking dog tired, and I still have to go to the gym. And I've been slacking like crazy on the gym lately, like real bad, and it makes me feel real bad about myself. He's like, you know what you need to do? It's like, you need to wake up real early and get the gym out of the way, like first thing in the morning. And I said, fuck that. Fuck no. Like, there's no fucking way.
And that's exactly why you should do it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, to challenge myself that way, but I'm also like, dude, I fucking love my bed. You know what I mean?
Same.
Like, it's so difficult for me, man.
Yes, my bed is so fucking comfy. And
dude,
it's a detriment.
I can't seem to find the motivation to get up that early knowing I have a full day of fucking mentally exhausting work ahead of me. You know what I mean? I can't get my mind right that early in the morning. And like, I'm also a night owl. I like to stay up late.
Me too.
So it's like, okay.
Me too.
I'm missing out on hours of sleep because I'm going to the gym. I'll just hit it in the evening, but then my routine falls out of place because I'm not going in the evening because I come home from work and I'm like, I drive an hour and a half every day from fucking work, like commute both ways. So I'm doing 3 hours of driving. And I know a lot of fucking people do a lot more and all this kind of shit, but you know, I'm just dog ass tired at the end of the fucking day. Full day of work and that long ass drive. And then I come home and I have no motivation to get in my gym clothes and go to the fucking gym. Yeah. You know, so like it's trying to find that healthy balance, and everyone's like, just wake up early, and I'm like, no, fuck you.
Well, see, the reason I'll always advocate for waking up early, not even if you go to the gym or not, if you just wake up early to do like whatever you want to do in the mornings,
cocaine.
No.
You know what? It's live your
You've
life,
heard of
bro.
Awake and Bake.
No.
What about Awake and Snort?
What's fucking hilarious, Leroy, is that you don't even touch the shit. Or do you?
I have.
You're gross.
No, I haven't.
No, you're a sinner, dude.
Yeah, I am a sinner. I'm good.
I'll always advocate for that because unless you have up until November of this year, I worked in a field where I was on call pretty much 24/7, which really sucked.
Yeah, that does
but
suck.
and I'm just not built for that because I can't. This is a whole other conversation, but I have no desire to dedicate my life to someone else's company.
Yeah, I feel that, man.
I will. Like, granted, the company I'm at now, I'm very lucky to be there. I'm not going to name who it is because of things that I've said on this podcast, and they've actually urged me not to.
Oh, no shit.
Oh yeah, dude. This company that I work for, my bosses are the shit. My direct superior, my corporate superior who lives in LA, they're both amazing.
Yeah.
But my the one that lives in LA, we had a conversation, and she was like, "Yeah, no, I think it's great that you run a podcast, but if you just not talk about the company, I'd appreciate it." And
That's good
and
business.
that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters because I think you're great at it, but you said some things, so just not thank you.
And, your guests have said some things.
Yeah,
Like wake up and do cocaine, which nobody does on this podcast. Nobody on the staff on this podcast does anything illegal.
the staff is me, by the way.
Yeah, we got one.
The staff is very straight edge.
The one of one. But
Yeah.
the reason why I'll advocate for that is because I bring up the on-call stuff. Unless you live in a world where you're on call or you have stuff or you have a family, right? Because I don't have kids, I don't have a wife. If you wake up at between the hours of 3:30 to 5 in the morning, nobody's going to bother you. Especially with the way the world runs now, the way people are now. People want to sleep in. People want to, or other people who want to wake up that early, leave other people alone. And I think that's so nice. But because I wake up that early and I just go through the motions. I wake up, I already have my bags packed, so I don't have to think about it. I throw my shit in my car, I get my fucking 300 milligrams of caffeine, and I chug it and take my ass to the gym.
Good for you.
And I know that going through that, I don't get bothered by anyone.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to fuck with me.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to get in my way outside of that year and a half where I was at the gym. Because there were times where, because I worked in the caregiving industry where something would happen. And it would happen every now and again at like 4 a.m. Something would happen. I'm like, fuck, now I actually have to think.
This
Yeah,
is when you were an
exactly.
oncologist?
No.
Oh. This is when you were. Oh, it was when
No,
you
I
were
was on call. I was on call. I was like,
like,
I am
oh.
not
I
educated.
was like, where the hell did that come
Yeah, I
from?
was like, I am not educated.
Is that one who studies birds? Right? Oncologist?
Dude, oncologist. That's a 4-syllable word, dude. I don't even know what that
Yeah.
means.
I'll probably use that on rap at some point, but I don't know what it means.
But and that would actually like get me angry and shit. But outside of that, like I would always advocate for get up early, do what you love first thing in the morning.
Yeah, man.
Either do something you love or something that challenges you extremely.
Yeah.
And for me, it's the gym, and that's both.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, you fucking know that, you monster. Get the fucking
Outta here.
animal.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I've hit some of my PRs at 4 in the morning.
That's impressive,
At
man.
5 in the morning.
Well, that also comes down to that theory that like you're getting the hardest thing in your day out of the way first thing already. So the rest of the day you're in a sense kind of coasting, right?
Not necessarily coasting, but it's like I run off I'll be honest, it's a little bit of arrogance, but most of it is pride.
Yeah.
That it's like I've already done this thing that is making me a better person.
Like everyone else is behind kind of thing.
Not that everyone else is behind, but just that I'm doing it for myself.
Gotcha.
Right? Because if you're in competition with other people that you like whether it's people in your workplace that you hardly even know, or it's in competition with people that you do know, right? That's never going to end in a poor way. A competition with yourself is never going to end in a positive way, right? Because like you guys were just talking about with your shows, like, oh, this didn't go as well as we could have, but you can do better.
Yeah.
Seeing other people perform, you can do better because of how they're performing, right? So keeping that consistent competition with yourself, it's like, okay, when I do these things and I do them well, I know I'm on the right track. But then when I don't do these things, regardless of the circumstances, this is how my brain works, regardless of the circumstance, I feel like shit.
And my punishment for that is now I've really got to focus. I've got to rush. None of this fucking lollygagging. I can't lift as heavy because I can't take as much time of rest in between sets. And it just goes on and on and on and on.
Right.
So, like, even tonight, I was doing shoulders, and I should have done a certain amount of weight. And especially because shoulders are my weak point.
Okay.
I fucking hate doing shoulders.
Okay.
I would rather do legs. I would rather do abs. I'd rather run. I fucking hate shoulders.
Yeah. Okay.
Not my thing.
Fucking shoulders are beautiful things.
See? Yeah. And it's just my weak point.
Okay.
But because I had to go a little bit faster in my workout, I couldn't lift as heavy. Like I can routinely shoulder press 75 pound dumbbells.
Right.
But just when I put them up today, and I almost kind of knew it going into it because my rests weren't as long.
Yeah, dude.
And I kicked it up and I did one, and I did one, brought it back down, and went, nope, that's not happening.
It's not
and I was
going.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like there's that.
No, I get what you mean, and that comes down to like the way that I've been working out lately, and I haven't been happy with it because one, it's been inconsistent if non-existent. Two, it's bars. Write that down.
And this life's so inconsistent because you and me are non-existent. Holy shit!
It's like someone already wrote that.
Oh my god! Has somebody written that before?
He's a real piece of shit. Whoever
Yeah.
did. But anyways, he did write.
Oh, I was like, what am I missing?
wow, real fan over here.
I
No,
know.
just kidding.
Doesn't even know every word that I've ever said.
Okay, thank you for saying that because I was thinking about that at the fucking show. That dude that we brought up earlier, Nick.
Yeah.
And then a couple other people in the crowd were singing along to every single original you guys had.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I need to listen more frequently.
Yeah, dude.
I listen to them like I know every week I listen to your guys' shit,
Yeah.
but like these guys are they've got dedicated fans. Like these guys are homegrown and have dedicated fans.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It is
True,
cool, man.
and that's also like the best part of a show is going there. Like most of the time, the spectacle is great, but just being in a crowd and singing the words to your favorite song is the best part. Like, like most of like the music, the sound is never gonna be as good as it is on the record. That's just the nature of the beast. But like,
I disagree.
Really?
I really do because like so the first time I realized that was Avenged Sevenfold. When I saw them live for the first time, I was like, and I was in the fucking lawn at a sled. I was like, yo, they sound better live.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck? And then I found that out again when I was in the pit for them, and then when I was in the pit for Green Day. I was like, oh my God, these guys are better live.
Oh, yeah.
And then honestly, like, because, and I told you.
That's a big, I guess with rock, it's a little different.
Well, and I told you guys this, I think I was talking to you at the end of the show, that like something happened in the last like 10 minutes of the show where like it felt like the amps just got oversaturated or like got blown out a little bit. But like your guys' Marble show, like your guys' music sounded better live than it did in the fucking studio recordings. It was crazy.
Thank you, man.
It was seriously fucking insane.
Yeah, and I think it's just,
And I was sober for the Marble one, by the way.
That's good.
Yeah, I was sober for that one.
and it's just different sound systems, different sound guys. Like we said, that Carlos, the guy from Marble, fucking amazing at his
I
job.
still need to hit him up. If you're listening, I plan on fucking contacting you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Hit him
I'm
up,
just
dude.
fucking lazy, dude.
He's amazing, and I mean their system is super solid. It's definitely newer than the one. Launchpad it's a fucking old building
dinosaur,
system.
man.
Like even the sound guy we had Saturday, Andrew. He's the best guy they have. He's fucking amazing. But even with that system, it's a little difficult.
I felt so bad for the dude at Launchpad because
guy?
the sound guy.
Oh, after
Well, because that band that had played. Were you watching their set when they were playing?
I
at
was.
all?
I don't think he was.
The
but
band
I was.
before us.
Yeah. So what happened was they were playing. They did their last song, and then the guitarist gets his guitar. He's gonna go to slam it, but he decides to throw it in the air, comes back down, and as it's coming back down, he kicks an amp and starts like American History X, like curb stomping the amp.
He beat the shit out of it.
Like kicking, and like the whole vibe.
His amp.
Yes.
Okay, his amp. Okay.
It was his. It was
not
his.
lo-
It was his. But
okay, I didn't know whose amp it was, and so like the whole vibe. I don't think anyone else did because the whole vibe of the crowd changed. Because it was like, what the fuck is going on?
What did we just see?
And then I'm standing like like the little sound the little sound area.
The booth, yeah.
Yeah, the booth. Yeah, it's got like that walled off, like half wall. So I was standing right next to there, and I looked to the sound guy, and he just goes,
But the thing is, even though the vibe switched in the room, because I was a part of that vibe, I was like, whoa.
you felt it,
You're
right?
going to fucking remember that, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's showmanship, dude. You know, it's like, even though like the crowd didn't necessarily.
But I don't know if I remember that for a good reason, though, to be honest.
But maybe some people do.
Because I just say that because they were really good.
Yes.
They were good, but they weren't entertaining everyone else like they were entertaining me. Because a lot of people were just standing around and looking. There were like the same 4 people that were trying to start a mosh pit, but it didn't really happen.
Yeah.
But I was thoroughly entertained.
Yeah.
But that crowd just
You could hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
You know, it was like just.
Yeah, that crowd really wasn't about the violence they were trying to bring. And so when that dude did his little episode, it was like, okay, that's
scared.
great.
and that guy's name, his name's Nick, and he's been playing music for fucking ever.
The guy who kicked the amp.
I like Nick a lot. He's a good dude, and he's incredible. He can fucking sing, play guitar, bass. He's incredibly talented. But that's the thing too, is it's the genre differences too, because you know. We went on after them, right? And predominantly it was our show, it was our crowd, right?
And again, the floodgates fucking open for you guys.
That's what I'm saying. But it comes down to promoting, like the promoter's job to schedule a bill that fits. You know,
I was gonna ask that if it was something you guys had any input in, or if it was strictly a promoter thing.
There's some shows, right, like where we have the input, where we make the bill, and then there's some where it's just like, hey, we have this lineup. Do you want a headline, or do you want to play this slot? Right?
Yeah. So for that one, it was actually just kind of a mix. That's why there was 5 bands instead of there's usually 4. With us, we usually like to keep to 3.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go on as late, and like we can play a bit of a longer
set. Yeah.
And with that one, the guys that opened the show, I envision them going before us. They're Vibe Strong. They're a reggae band. They have like artists or musicians from 3 different bands, and they all kind of came together to make their own. So I thought it was gonna be us, them, and then I was gonna find a 3rd band to play with us for that night. And I guess I didn't relay that to Barney, the promoter at Launchpad, and he found us 3 bands to play with to headline for. And I was like, fuck, I already told Vibe Strong to do the show. He's like, oh, it's good. We'll just do 5 bands. And we're like, fuck, okay. And then he set the lineup based, he just hit people up and saw who was interested.
Right.
And so that's kind of how that happened. But when we do stuff like at Sister, we had No Manners, and then we had Side Montero, because we love playing with those guys because our crowds, I feel like, are pretty similar.
Have you guys played with Savings yet?
Yeah,
One
we
time.
haven't in a while.
Well, you were going to at Inside Out, but that it literally got washed out due to the rain.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot he opened up that show. But yeah, when they first started playing, he opened for us, or he didn't open for us. He played right before us for one of our Launchpad shows.
Yeah, because I want to sit down. I've been meaning to like hit them up too, because they are fucking great.
Yeah, they're fucking
Savings
cool
is
as
a
fuck.
really nice guy. He's a really
Name's,
cool, down to earth dude. Man.
Yeah, he's cool as fuck.
Yeah, so he'd be a good one to have on for sure.
Yeah, I want to sit down with things. They like. I remember I was there with the girls at the time, and we were really paying attention because it was the first band that came up. We were just having our conversation, but then they kept playing, and I just I kept doing like a double take. I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to ignore you, but like you're hearing this too, right?
Yeah,
Like
these guys are actually good.
They're really
and they're
good.
opening up. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, they're next for sure. I think,
they're super solid
4-piece.
4-piece.
They got to. Their thing is they need to start hitting up bigger venues, instead of playing the smaller shows, because I think that Savings has the fan base to play these bigger venues now. A little bit more shows and these kinds of things. And his songwriting's really good. He does great covers. It's like the original pop punk kind of vibe he brings, right? That like emo pop punk kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls it off so fucking well. And he's just such a nice fucking dude, man. He's such a nice guy, man. I wish nothing but the best for Savings and his crew, but
Yeah, and they're going super heavy on TikTok. So they had
Oh wow.
they're big on TikTok. Dude.
Yeah, so they had even way more streams than we did this year. Because he's posting like almost every day, like putting out content on TikTok.
And his TikToks are fucking funny.
Yeah,
like his TikToks are good.
Consistently putting out on TikTok, and that's translating directly to like streams and stuff. And so whereas like we're focused more on like the live show and bringing people to the venue, he's focused more on like the online presence and the stream. So it's kind of like two different avenues of promotion. But yeah, we have a TikTok and we post decently regularly, but like we don't have like the following like we do on Instagram, where we connect with our fans on a more intimate level, like them messaging us and commenting and stuff. So yeah, it's interesting to see the two different kind of avenues you can take now as a band.
Yes.
And I think once like Savings locks down, you know, that more intimate marketing like on Instagram and stuff, and once we, you know, lock down the more online presence of like TikTok and stuff, it'll be interesting to see how that flows and how that translates to streams and people at the show.
Right.
Because like you said, some bands sound better live. Some people like to see us live. They might not listen to our stuff on Spotify.
Right.
Because it wasn't the same experience.
Interesting. Well, and one thing I've noticed about like specifically the comedy scene here in Albuquerque is they all recognize like who is the better, like the top like 5, the top like 10 out of all the working comics here, and they all make a point to promote each other, put each other on each other's shows, all that kind of stuff. And they've built this whole like community, right? Whether it's they're going to the dedicated comedy club over at Dry Heat, or they go to the different breweries or to Revel or whatever that is. Do you guys feel like the music community is kind of the same, where it's like, hey, I really want to put, you know, this band on our venue, they're going to put us on their show, and then they're going to kind of like, it's like a very much a like, it's a feast, not a famine.
Exactly.
Like we're not in competition. It's like, I'm doing well, they're talented, they deserve the same credit, we're going to bring them
Leroy
up with
said
us.
It best. Yeah, Leroy said it best a while back. He's like, if one of us makes it, we all make it, kind of.
Yeah,
100%.
You know what I mean? So the community has, I would want to say, but the music community here has gotten a lot more tighter between bands when we came on the scene, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's because, you know, we're interested in learning, and, you know, we enjoy like these people's company and stuff like that. But Leroy definitely said it best, is like, if one of us in Albuquerque here makes it, we're all going to make it to some extent, because, you know, we've built that sense of community, and, you know, it doesn't come from a bullshit place either. We all just genuinely like each other as individuals and human beings too. Like he was saying, you know, like the Mango Cakes drummer Tina, they hang out all the fucking time. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
And J-Bez and all them, and the guys from the Rhythms and Side Montero. I played fucking, like when I was a little kid, I played soccer with Jaron, the guitarist from Side Montero, man.
And that's so weird because like Ray, like I said, a little bit earlier, he was roommates with one of the Side Montero guys.
Yeah. He lived with Levi for a while.
Yeah,
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's like Albuquerque is so community based, and I think that's fucking amazing.
And
the
the music scene is getting so good at it now. Like we have, and there's like different levels to it, and I'm glad that we've grown enough to where now we can start looking at these like more beginning level bands and start helping them get on bills. Like that's one thing I really want to get to, is a level where we can help other people out and bring other people up, just like the Rhythms did for us. Like they're our big brothers. Like I can't wait till we can be like a big brother band for somebody else, or like we can help people out the way we were helped out.
Well, and there's like this, I think across all mediums, there's a huge void right now in Albuquerque. Again, like I said, there's this renaissance of fucking art coming, but there's a void. Like there's no, like they are the blank from Albuquerque, right? There's no known hyper famous artist
Right.
in any field. The most famous thing we have is Breaking Bad.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dude.
And what does that fucking say about the community, right? Or the culture of Albuquerque.
Right.
But now, in a post-pandemic world, like this is, in my opinion, for all the flaws that Albuquerque has and that Mexico has, this is one of the best places. Is if you have an art, you want to pursue it, and you're good at it, how hard do you want to work?
Exactly.
Yeah, and Leroy, when it was a long time ago, like it was almost 2 years ago, and when we first had one of our big band fights or whatever you want to call it, Leroy sent in the group chat, he's like, we just need to fucking shut the hell up and do what we need to do, because this is our opportunity and our chance to put Albuquerque on the map for something positive.
You guys have a responsibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'll be real, because of how famous you guys have gotten in the community, there is a level of responsibility there to represent Albuquerque well.
Right.
100%.
And I wouldn't even say like to like censor yourself or to act a certain way, none of that. But it's like whatever you're gonna do, do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah,
exactly.
And we all were born and raised here, right? Like,
it's
our home.
That's one of my main fucking goals. Like, like I think I've said it before. Like one of my favorite things is learning about where my favorite artists are from, and hearing them talk about things in their songs and on podcasts and stuff like that about where they grew up. Like that's one of my favorite things in the world, and I can't wait to do that on a bigger scale and be able to talk about Albuquerque, because this city is fucking everything to me. Like it's my whole life. My whole life I've been here, and I fucking love this city, and I would die for this city, and I just can't wait to get to a platform where I can put it on the map and like talk about it, like talk about how much I love it and how great of a place it is.
Like you brought up a great point with Breaking Bad. You know, like Albuquerque's known for Breaking Bad, right? And Breaking Bad's this big old crime, freaking drug like place you think of, right? We don't necessarily have the most positive of images here for the city, let alone just the state, right? So the level of responsibility is pretty big, especially in the local community. And as we grow and as the bands here grow, we just need to really focus on promoting the positive energy that Albuquerque brings, because positive energy reflects like positive energy. What you give is what you give out is what you're going to receive.
It's the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Like
bingo.
what you
Exactly.
put out is what you're going to get. And we were actually talking about that with when Toby and Zach came on. It's like how hard you're going to work, the goals you're going to have. That's exactly what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And the level of work's going to reflect that. If you think you're just going to be the band that plays a couple venues and goes home, that's all you're going to be.
Yeah,
but if you're going to be the headliners like you guys want to be and travel the fucking world, which I'm confident you guys are going to, keep working the way you are. You're going to be that.
Right. Yeah. And thank you for saying that, man. I mean, that means a lot to not just me, but the band. And it's cool to see the image that we had. Like we had the article in the Journal, and that was really cool.
Which was sick.
Yeah. It was like, what the fuck are we doing? Who are we? Like, you know, ABQ the magazine, we made that too, like in the best of the city and all that stuff, and it's just cool to see.
You made that.
Yeah.
Let's not brush over that real quick. You were one of the top 5 musicians in the city.
Thank you.
I don't want to butcher that. You were one of the top instrumentalists, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Like that's great.
Yeah,
dude.
it was the fucking. I didn't really want to talk about it because the thing is about me is like I'm trying my New Year's resolution, and so to say, and you know I've been talking about it with my girlfriend and stuff. Is like I need to keep my fucking feet on the ground a little bit, you know, because ever since the name Nick Mourning has an omen behind it, or like this status or identity. My thing is I've been trying to be a little bit more humble in my attitude and things like that, because I haven't made waves yet. That you know what I'm saying, but like the whole best in the city thing and seeing my name pop up there, that was like, holy fuck, that's really fucking cool. I was like, I can't necessarily blow this out of proportion. Because,
don't blow it out of proportion. But this is something that I've been trying to like it's been an exercise both that I've had to recognize and at the advice of my shrink, like allow yourself to succeed.
Yeah.
Allow that.
Thank you for that.
Like seriously, allow yourself to succeed, because and there's a really good quote from Dane Cook. He went on Bert Kreischer's podcast like 2 months ago. Okay. He goes, "There's a fine line between anxiety and excitement, and you don't know like where to walk it, but then at some point you just want to scream like I'm about to fucking win.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to win.
Yeah.
And if you feel like you're at that point, and that's something I have to let myself do, allow yourself to not only be good at something, which you obviously all are, allow yourselves to win.
Yeah.
Because if you don't allow yourselves to win, you will not.
That's cool to hear from you, man.
And you'll keep yourself in that box.
Yeah. And it was just like seeing that in the article and all this stuff, I was super fucking hype about it. Don't get me wrong. I was like,
yes,
it was like my dad called me at 10 p.m. He was like, dude, he's like, look at your fucking phone. I just sent you a picture and my name was there. And I was like, holy fuck, that's pretty fucking cool.
Because people that don't know, because surprisingly enough, there are a couple people that out of New Mexico that listen to this.
Hell yeah, baby.
So our Albuquerque magazine, every year they do the best of the city, and it is 100%. Now, granted, like are some things slanted towards the other? Do they pick things because of whatever? Like there was a huge controversy like in the comedy world because they picked somebody who's hardly ever here, but because oddly enough he's an actor in Breaking Bad, they put him in the magazine to keep the publicity up. But outside of that, like every category, the people who win 1 through 5 is voted on by the people in Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Your fans chose you, dude.
Well, that's the fucking weird thing to think that I even have fucking fans because I'm just the asshole that beats the shit out of a drum kit when I got Leroy, who's got the nastiest fucking moves on planet Earth, Nevin, who's got a great voice, Toby with the beautiful smile, Johnny with his fucking exotic energy, and Zach with his fucking magic bass fingers, dude. I'm like, how the fuck out of the whole band did the drummer make the list?
Or maybe you're the guy in the back that keeps them all in tempo and makes sure they do their job properly.
Yeah. I never really looked at it that way, but that's cool.
But
to
it
look
could
at it.
be.
Yeah. That's
because
cool.
if you fuck up your tempo, they don't know where to go off of.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying earlier, like from the back to front, right? You're all keeping each other on track. Because I would imagine that if the drummer fucks up, then the bass player, who also keeps that keeps like the tempo for the other guitarists, right? They're gonna fuck up. That fucks that up, and then all the energy for the vocalist, that's not there.
Yeah, the drummer is
the foundation,
is the backbone of the band. You know, but like
one band, one sound,
one band, one sound, dude. But like, yeah, it was cool to see, but it was also a shock because I was like, I don't even really think I fucking deserved that kind of like recognition. You know, I mean, especially over like, you know, these guys that I play in the bands with and like some of the musicians like around town. I'm like, I don't have any training. I'm all self-taught. Like there's been people who've been breaking their back ever since they're kids to be great at their instrument, right? And I was like, so why the fuck did I make the list kind of thing? I was battling between that and also being like, I'm the fucking shit. You know, like it's like the reason I made this is because I'm the fucking man. You know, I'm Nick the Machine Mourning. You know, like there's been
your stage names fucking cracked me up.
It's this fucking guy, dude.
I was in the audience and we started naming off the I noticed it on like the third person. I was like, wait a minute. His last name isn't Sex. Wait a minute. Oh, these are stage names. That's sick.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, the fucking Leroy gave me that fucking name like one of the second or third time I even came with the band.
The Machine, man.
The Machine, dude. But
it fits.
Thank you. Oh, that's what I guess. What he
now,
thinks
bro.
Too. But yeah, it was
south of the border.
Yeah, and then the band, we made that top 5 list this year too, which was super, super fucking cool to see. You know, but
yeah, that felt really good.
It showed us, you know, between the article in the journal, the Albuquerque the magazine, the turnout with the crowd, the presence on social media, and like it's all starting to grow. It's been incredibly surreal to, you know, I think all the guys can attest to that too. Yeah. Like how the fuck are we even, like we're not, like I keep saying this, we're not close to big time, right? But like in the city,
you're known.
Yeah, I mean, like I've had people come up to me and be like, "You're the fucking
getting recognized around town."
Getting recognized. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever. I had some dude. It was, I don't know if I told you and the guys this story, but it was one weekend, and I was high as hell. Like I was so stoned. And when I'm like that, I don't like to go out in public.
Right.
But, you know, Nicole, she was like, let's go to CVS. We need to pick something up. And it's right across the street from my house. And I was like, okay, great. Oh, it was a package. I was getting a package and they deliver it there, whatever. So I'm incredibly stoned. Yeah, I've got big lungs, dude. Leave me the fuck alone.
Continue.
All right, but anyways, so I go in and I have this pre-rehearsed script in my head, like what I'm gonna say to the cashier, who I am. Just here's my ID. I have my ID.
Like, dude, you only got one set of words.
Yeah, I was like, okay. I was like, I'm too stoned to be doing this, but I have to do it. So I go up and I go through my script. He's like, I know you, and I was like, oh fuck, this isn't on the script. I was like, dude, this isn't on the script. He's like, you're the drummer for Slums of Harvard. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I probably turned him off from the band because I didn't know what to do with myself because I needed a fucking line. I needed a line right there. So I come back into the car and I sit down and I was like, someone recognized me. I told Nicole, and I was like, someone recognized me from the band. I was like, I really wasn't the nicest guy I could have been because I didn't know what to say. I was like,
I wasn't mean. I was just scared.
Yeah, I was just like, I didn't rehearse this. This wasn't planned. Like, I was like, why now? Why now did this have to happen?
Why weren't you in there with me? You could have been
I needed my support system
why
with me.
Why were you waiting in the car?
Well, because I thought it was going to be an in and out. Here's my ID. Keep the car running. Keep it warm. You know, so then I come out and I'm like, shit. I was like, I did not like. I love meeting fans, and if you know, there's so few far and in between. But when we get that recognition, when I get that recognition or when we get that recognition, it's fucking incredible and we love it and we love engaging with the fans. But that time, I could not fucking handle it. I was like, I cannot attest to anything you're saying right now, dude. Like, I'm sorry, it's not you, it is me. It is 100% me. But like, yeah, it was it's weird to kind of get that recognition around town, and and I think it was with you too at the gym when we first met, right?
Yeah,
it was when the funny thing is when we met at Legion, which was the gym we went to, and he was like, I forgot what you told me exactly. You're like, or you're in that band Slums of Harvard or something. Like, do you play the drums or something?
Well, because
like
because I had heard about you guys because a girl that I had on previous to that, maybe like 2 or 3 months, her name's Christy. She was telling me about the band. And then she was telling me about how one of the band members had asked her to make like the initial tie-dye.
Christy Aragon?
Yeah.
Aragon?
Yeah.
What? You had her on the podcast?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, with the hearts on the dotted.
Holy
right
shit.
there.
Yeah. I did not know
So
that.
when she created your guys, so fun fact is when she created some of the first batch of your guys' tie-dye, that was created in my garage.
Oh, no shit. Well, thank you.
Because her friend, another great conversation I've had, I want to have him back. Fucking Isaiah. Yeah.
Oh, Zay?
Yeah.
What
yeah.
the
yeah.
fuck?
Isaiah. Yeah. So
They voted on this
he's
podcast?
under the N and the L. That's him.
What?
Yeah. So when he came, she was like, "Yeah, this is a separate time." It's like, "Yeah, I've got some church to make. If that's okay." I'm like, "Yeah, fucking live your life, whatever."
Yeah.
That was at my old. Yeah, that was at my old condo. So that was the studio before you guys had come on for the first time.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and she told me about you guys, and she let me she showed me since you sent me the page. She's like, you need to have them on. You need to fucking talk to them. And I was like, I see the drummer and his girlfriend at my gym. I don't know them, but if it comes up, I will say something. If not, I'm gonna stay far away.
Wow,
that's okay. Oh yeah, because you guys are known, and it's a big thing to talk to. It's awesome that I'm fucking friends with you guys.
Oh yeah, dude, we
but
love you, man.
in the beginning, it was like, oh fuck, they're something in this city.
That's such horseshit. And
I'll
tell
true.
you why. And I'll tell you
It's
exactly
true,
why. Because
dude.
around that time, I
true.
played 3 shows with these guys. That's when we were first starting to kind of gain tiny bits of traction.
People knew you.
Well, I could tell because you came up. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, well, because I was well known in the gym community. So I thought you were coming up to me
because
yeah,
you
the
were
community.
a fucking silverback gorilla.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. But I was like, oh, he's just going to come up. Are you looking at my trash?
Yeah, it is silver.
This fucking guy. This motherfucker, dude. But I was like, oh, he's just going to talk to me about the gym. And it was weird to see someone come up to me and talk about something that I was just starting to put my identity into. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this isn't about the gym. I was like, you don't want to talk to me about the gym? I was like, I don't know how to talk about this band yet. I
haven't gotten the script yet.
Yeah, I was like, dude, maybe I was a little too stoned when I was talking to you, dude.
Dude, that's so funny that Christy made those shirts because my barber, shout out Dell, the boy, he bought a shirt from us, or actually I think we exchanged a shirt for a haircut.
That's
it was
good
25.
That is a great.
Yeah, it was
exchange.
25 for the shirt and then 25 for the haircut, and nice. I think we just exchanged. And then what was crazy to me is he wasn't just supporting a homie just buying a shirt. He actually wore it out on the town. I had seen him out on the town at Salt Yard or something wearing it, and I was like, holy shit, I have never seen you out in the town, 1, and 2, you're fucking wearing our shirt. That's so sick. And then he told me, or one of our friends told me, they saw him at Dirty Bourbon wearing the shirt.
Oh,
and they were like, where'd you get that shirt? And Christy was with them. And he's like, oh, the one of my homies that I cut his hair, he's in this band. And our friend was like, she made that shirt. She did the tie-dyeing for that shirt. And he's like, oh, shit.
And that happened in my garage. That's so strange.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
Well, no, the funny thing is when I was texting you maybe a month and a half ago about getting who to contact in the mango cakes.
Yeah.
Right? When I was at Liberty at that point, Liberty Gym. And it's happened a couple of times. The black shirt that has the logo and then the name going down the spine.
Yeah.
I've gotten compliments at the gym with that fucking shirt.
Yeah.
It's who are those guys? What kind of shirt is that? And it's and every time, I feel so bad because every time I'm like, okay, I'm going to text them about it. But after the workout, I'm going to focus on my workout, get done,
Priorities,
get out.
baby. It's
but
okay.
But then after the workout, I'm like, fuck, I just want to go home.
Well, so then you inadvertently probably brought some people to our shows, and you might not even.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Maybe.
Dude,
we
had a dude DM us on Instagram the other day. He like followed us and liked a bunch of our shit, and then he DM'd us. He's like, "Dude, you guys are fucking awesome. I'm telling all my friends about you guys." And then I was like, "That's so sick. Thank you. How did you find out about us?" And he's like, "I just saw some dude walking down the street with your sweater on, the new sweaters we have. Speaking of which, we got new merch out.
I love that gray sweater. By
The
the way.
gray,
hell yeah.
Gray college.
Have you gotten one
sweaters.
yet? Have you gotten one yet?
I have not.
I think we need to get you one.
Yeah, we'll get you one.
I would love to have one. Because those look comfy. First of all,
They're great.
Yeah,
and second of all, they just look fucking cool. 'Cause I love that college sweater that I bought from you. Like, love it.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
And we and then I was like, "How'd you find out?" He's just like, "I saw some dude on the street wearing that sweater." And I was like, "That sweater's fucking hard, bro. Like, where'd you get it?" And
Mexico.
Yeah, and then I don't know I still don't know who it was that he was talking to, but he just explained the band, and then he looked up the band and looked up our music, and he was like, "Dude, this is fucking sick."
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's coming from different avenues, and it's so fucking weird getting recognized. One, because like I feel like we've all been pretty low key our whole lives. Like Toby was like pretty popular growing up. Like you guys played football, so you guys were like some of the popular football guys, but like the rest of us, we've all kind of been like low key, kind of not wallflowers, but just
the way I see our generation is forced to succeed.
Yeah.
Like unless you want to, and there's nothing wrong with doing a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, making money, living the normal, the nuclear family, even though that's like actively dissolving. But like if you want to live that type of 1950s life, whatever. Mm-hmm. But because of the way things are, for our generation to do something great, you are forced to succeed and be exceptional.
Absolutely.
You are forced to.
Absolutely.
And I would honestly argue that with the exception of the 1% of our generation, we started at a fucking disadvantage. Like if you look at the things that our generation has been through, right? As we were growing up, before we were even 18, right? Like that's why it's so awesome for people like me to know like, hey, these guys can do it. Why can't I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the type of energy you guys are bringing to Albuquerque.
Well, it's nice for us to know guys like you because you give us a platform to where we could just kind of, just sit and talk and have a normal conversation. So we're not these like, in a sense, figures. And I love that personal human connection. And also, you're the fucking man, period. Like, period. Like what you do, we love and we'll support like anything you do with this, man. So we got you for sure.
I appreciate that.
Going back to what you said, I feel like that's kind of what this new song is about, like 20-something. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like encompassing our generation, like the 95s to 99s, like that. The 20-somethings right now, like we're all like you said, like we came in at a disadvantage because so much crazy shit's going on. Like everybody feels lost, and we look back at the previous generation, like they all owned homes super early, they all had families super early. And we're comparing ourselves to them, and we're like, fuck, we're so far behind. We feel like we're so far behind. We feel just fucking lost in this machine. And this song is kind of encompassing of that. Like, it's okay to be lost. It's okay to be a fucking dirtbag. Like, it's okay to be a piece of, like, it's okay to be trash. It's okay to be whatever you want to be. Just keep moving forward.
It's an anthem for basically saying, I'll grow up when I fucking want to.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what Nev's is chanting at the end of the song. Like, I'll grow up when I want to.
And it's okay. Like everyone's got their own path, man.
Yeah,
and people need to understand that it's okay to, be behind the curve. Like whether you started college like late or whether you graduated late or you're just getting your career late. It's okay.
Whether you're still single, like in your late 20s, and whether you like, anything like that. And then it's just kind of attesting to that whole idea of being lost and it being okay.
Well, I think that is a beautiful note to end the song.
Yeah, fair enough.
So when this comes out, you guys are in. So tell me where you guys are at in Arizona, the new song that's out, and where you guys can get found for all these things.
Yes. So 191 Tool in Tucson, Friday, January 13th. New song 20-something coming out January 13th. Every single platform. If you want to reach us, best place to do is on Instagram. We have Facebook and Twitter and stuff, but best place to reach us on Instagram if you have it. Check out the new song. We really made it for the people. We want it to be just kind of an anthem for our generation. So.
Well, this has been fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
I love talking to you guys. I love seeing you guys out. In general, I ran into you at Dirty Bourbon. That was funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But this has been an absolute fucking blast.
Yeah, man.
And seeing your guys' rise has been nothing but beautiful. And it's going to continue over the next 2023, man.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
So
Thank you.
thank you guys for coming on.
We love coming on, and we love just sharing time with you. I mean, even it's fucking, what is it, like 10 o'clock at night right now? Fucking on a Thursday. We like, who gives a shit? You know,
Yeah.
we enjoy doing this, and we love supporting you, and
Thank you.
we just can't thank you enough for giving us a platform to just be ourselves and speak on some things, man. So we love you, and you know, we wish nothing but the best for you and your ventures too, man.
Well, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And thank you everyone for listening and watching. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks,
Bye, everybody.
Guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks.